providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB. First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. For example, you can turn off or turn on your debit card as needed. At FANB, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. We are joined now by head coach Sean Cannon. Coach, exciting, busy week it's been leading up to tonight with homecoming tonight. First, let's just quickly talk about homecoming before we get into Holmes there. Just talk about what it is to get home, have homecoming, have this atmosphere here in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, with the inductions and naming of the courts and renaming of the recreational center for Coach Ball and Coach Gray. It's an exciting time having all these inductees in the Hall of Fame, and it's just a lot of things going on with the homecoming court. But kind of thing I told the kids, I said, the reason you have homecoming is it's got to be centered around the football game, and and I know a lot of people have called this week wanting to come to the game, and so I think we'll have a great atmosphere once again here at home.
Well, that's great. Now let's talk about that football game. Got Holmes coming in, different look than what they've been in the past. Historically, last several years they've been more of a triple option. Well, they've new coach, new offense. They're more about throwing the ball. So talk about their offense that the Bulldogs are going to bring in tonight and what challenge it will present to us.
Yeah, that was the question I had. Well, Holmes still runs that double slot, don't they, like Army or Navy? I said, no, they went back to the spread. But, Coach Wood, who's been the OC at school for a long time, and got out of coaching and hired him over there in the spring, and so they've totally revamped what they're doing. 4 receivers, 5 receivers. Kind of makes it a little easy, not necessarily easy, but easy for preparation as far as not having to worry about a lot of different personnel groupings because they're going to stay in 4 receivers for the most part the whole time. But statistically they're very good. Top 3 leading receivers in the nation play for them. Quarterbacks second or third in passing, and so if you kind of broke them down percentage-wise, they're probably 75 pass to 25 run. You look on the game tape, there's a lot of plays. I mean, it's I told somebody, I said, y'all probably get ready for a 10:30 ending, tonight because of the throwing so much. But they've done a good job. They've had some battles, with Northeast, and came on top of that last week, East Central, and so they've been in some good junior college games this year, and so we're just glad and fortunate to get back home and be able to play them at home.
Okay, well, let's talk about our offense here. Had good showings by our wide receivers and running backs. Everybody's been working hard. Had a big game last week against Delta. Let's talk about our offense, kind of what you're expecting out of our guys this week to try to get that homecoming victory.
Yeah, it's been musical chairs on our side, that side of the ball this year. We get guys back healthy, and then guys go back out. But we felt like last week, at Mississippi Delta, that we could get up and be able to play Azarius some at quarterback, which he did some of that in high school. He was a quarterback through his junior year, and then. And so we want to kind of work him in a little bit, and in a run type of package. And he got to throw a ball, which I really wasn't excited about that. He threw the pick at the end of the game, but that's the things you got to work through. Because if something does ever happen, you got to have a guy ready to go. And so I thought he did a good job coming in, but it kind of goes back to every week. What makes us tick offensively is being able to big play people. You look the other day when we hit a couple of wide open passes, and the momentum goes out of that other team when you're able to do that. And so it's important. You look. I remember I found a picture the other day in the field house. It was a 5-2 game or 5-3 game or something. And you don't win games like that anymore. You got to score points. This is an offensive age of what we go through, and so you've got to match score for score, and I think that's one thing that's going to be important for us tonight is we've got to finish our drives with touchdowns or field goals, and because offensively what Holmes does, it's a they're going to throw it around, and they've got good players too, and so very important for us to be able to do that tonight, and still be able to run the football. That's one of the things that's kind of a lost art sometimes, but. I think we had 200-something yards rushing the other day, and so that's important to do that.
All right, well, let's talk about our defensive side of the ball. I did notice this week Darian Hobbs and Josh Pack both in the top 10 in the state in tackles. And just talk about what you're kind of going to lean on those two guys and as well as the rest of the defenders to kind of slow down this spread offense that Holmes has.
Yeah, I guess we talk as coaches a lot, and last year you look at Hobbs. I don't think him and Peyton Ray came out of the game last year, and then he's kind of the guy that makes if you say the straw that stirs the drink, Hobbs does that for us. He's a very physical tackler, comes down, and predominantly for the most part, and I better knock on wood when I say this, but he's a guy that if something does break out, he usually gets them down. And so. Very important tonight. We got to put pressure on the quarterback. We got to play with our eyes in the right spot. As far as knowing where to drop and the things that we've worked in practice this week, as far as their scheme and where we got to have our eye placement and things like that, and we've got to keep the ball in front of us. Just like I said about offensive, you got a big play. Then we got to eliminate the big play. You got to make a team. Snap it again. You go back and look at last week's first drive. We're still on the bus asleep, but after that we got in and settled down. But we've got to be able to stone that momentum early and make them drive the long field. Defense is about making offense earn what they get, and so we can't give up anything cheap.
Okay, well let's go ahead and get into our keys to victory. Bank of Oklahoma keys to victory. What do you think it's going to take to get the win and move into sole possession of second place here in the North Division?
Well, you go back and look at the games that they have had some success in is kicking game. You go back to Northeast last week. Northeast punts the football. Guy catches on the -8 yard line, 92 yards to go, and runs a 92-yard punt back. Kicking game has been something that they found a way to manufacture points. They block punts. I think they blocked 4, 5, 6 punts this year. Just watch them on tape. Blocked one of East Mississippi's for a safety. Blocked 2 for Kahoma against Kahoma that set them up in great field position. And so kicking game is key because they do so much to make you work. A lot of times you play teams in our league that they're just going to return every punt and not worry about it. These guys come after, so we've had to work real hard this week on our punt protection to make sure everything was, sold up there. And you go back and look at how some teams have scored on them. They have a 15, 16-yard punt against Kahoma, and Kahoma's kind of looking around, just scoop the ball up, and they go score. And so we've got to be able to capitalize on special teams opportunities. Second, can't turn the ball over, and you can't give a team extra possessions that you got to be able to have. You got to take the ball away. That's one thing that I've noticed, on tape, that the quarterback, he has a tendency to throw it to the other team, and that's the thing we got to be ready to do that. They had some turnovers last week against Northeast, and so forcing the turnovers, but then being able to capitalize on the turnovers we do get is going to be the second thing. And then the third thing is we've got to, the thing that I've challenged the team this week is, the what you just said about the second place in the North. Right now we're tied, and so what do you set yourself up for? You keep in that playoff position, and so that's key for tonight, because this is a big time division game that we got to win, that keeps our playoff hopes and being able to control your own destiny. And that's one thing you can only ask your team to be able to do that.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for joining us. Best of luck tonight, and we'll be back with more on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Set text alerts to catch unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. At FANB, you'll get that hometown feel, but with a high-tech touch. Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, can you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue the Davis Ford pregame show here. Some of the pregame festivities going on right now as we now welcome the myth, the man, the legend that is Mr. Jim Ingram to the broadcast booth. Now, Brad, before we get back to the game, I got to bring something up here to you, Brad, because you're a man that I value your opinion on. Mm-hmm. So say that you have a gentleman that every week, almost every day, texts you and says, today is Dr. Boggs' birthday, or today is Coach Ball's birthday, but they let you down and let you know that Sunday was their birthday. How would that make you feel?
I'm going to tell you what in the world, that's just horrible. That's a
terrible person.
That is a terrible
person.
Oh, my goodness.
And so the result of that is getting called out on the radio as Sunday was Mr. Jim's birthday. And we do want to say a happy birthday to you, Mr. Jim.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have them. I've had a lot, as you can tell by looking at me, but I'm glad to be here and glad to have another birthday.
Well, I have to say, though, Adam, I'm in that terrible person category, too, because I failed to text Mr. Ingram and
No, that's
say
fine.
happy birthday as well.
So y'all did it today, and that means a lot.
Yes,
Thank you.
But we do appreciate you, Mr. Jim. And guys, we just heard Coach Cannon talk about his Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. Let me talk to you guys. What do you think today the Indians need to do to be successful to come away with this homecoming win against a very good home squad?
Well, the stats are telling it all right now. Looking back at the stats of what Holmes and the kind of football they're playing, of course, they go from a triple option, if you want to call it, or your double slot offense that they ran last year and the prior years, to now you're going to a new style offense for Holmes, spread offense, going to that spread offense, and they're throwing it. I mean, they're throwing it in the air. There's no secret that they're throwing it. I haven't looked at their rushing attempts, but they've got a hefty line out there too that's going to block. They got a 6'8", 365 guy. They got a 6'9", 345 guy on the line right now starting. That's big. That helps. So where am I going with that? Obviously, my keys are going to be, of course, if we can get any pressure on the QB, we need to, because, man, I tell you, his stats are unbelievable. But more importantly, in my opinion, is we got to keep the ball in front of us on defense, and we have got to make open field tackles. We've got to secure those. We cannot allow us to take, when you play that type of offense, Mr. Ingram, and you play in that spread offense, it spreads our defense out. We've got to make those tackles. So when one guy gets on him, we've got to have somebody there to help and make these tackles to prevent the big home run play that we don't want them to have in Holmes' offense.
Brad, you're right. You look at their record, you look at their lineup, they got 4 wideouts and 1 running back, and the most yardage they've got one running back's 100 yards. So, like you said, they throw the ball around. We got to have great linebacker play, great defensive back play. Don't let them get loose. Key to the game is stopping them throwing the ball.
And we're going to take a timeout and be back with more here on the Davis Ford pregame show, as we're about 7 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kick between ICC and Holmes.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Oklahoma, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. We're just about 4.5 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening tip as the captains are headed towards midfield to get ready for that Samstown Market coin toss to see who will be kicking and receiving to start the contest. But before we get to that, let's look at today's starting lineups being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Coke and ICC. Now that's a winning combination. And Mr. Jim, tell us about that winning combination we got put together tonight here with the starters.
Thank you, Adam. Starting tonight's Carson Green, our starting quarterback who's had several injuries. He's back tonight. Glad to have him back. Running back, Jamal Brooks and Eric Watts. 3 wide receivers, Zay Davis, Azaria Smith, who is also our backup quarterback, and Sangren. Our starting lineup for our offensive line, a veteran bunch, Parker Little at tackle, Cordarius Hodges at tackle, Tucker and Lewis at guard, and Frank Bean at center. Defense, we're playing the 3-4 tonight. And the starting 3 on the defensive line, Jalen Rush, Chris Rogers, and the nose guard is Jason Bush. We're playing with 8 linebackers tonight. Starting 4 tonight, the starting 4, Antonio Thompson, Brandon Fairley, Josh Pack and Phil Oliver. They're leading the teams in tackles. Your lineup in the secondary, Justin Davis, Michael Mosley, Darian Hobbs, and free safety Elijah Wadley. Special teams, Price Nixon's your punter, Shane Lasher's your kicker, and Wade Canning is your long snapper.
And those are your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup for your ICC Indians. As I was looking down, so Brad, I'm hoping you saw who won the toss, and
I did not.
I was making my notes over here, trying to keep up with Mr. Jim.
I know, it was my job, and I got caught up in Mr. Ingram's voice.
Well,
it's so captivating when he was reading those starting lineups, and it was soothing, and I got lost, Adam. I'm sorry. So I was not able to catch that. But I do know I'd like to say our choir did an excellent job down there singing the national anthem and the alma mater. And, of course, the band has done a fantastic job once again, Ryan Todd and group. I'm sure they're going to put on a great halftime show as well. Mr. Ingram, our honorees, did very well down there. John Wayne and staff, what a wonderful job.
MVPs this week.
I'm telling you, Kirk, look at the field. I mean, the field looks beautiful tonight. And it's just so many people that puts together an event like this. I mean, I know Miss Nina Strother, Adam, all of y'all are working hard. Y'all worked hard this week. I appreciate everything you've done. Homecoming is a success.
It's been a team effort, and we had a great time this afternoon with our honorees. You know, Donnie Bell, Dick White, David Duke, and Marty Cooper got honored tonight. They're here eating down at the far end of the field. It's been a great day. It takes a combination of people. And I'm just proud of all the ICC family, what they've done today.
As we're getting set for this First American National Bank opening kickoff, ICC fans, show your school spirit with the First American National Bank exclusive ICC debit card. Visit FAMB.bank. That's FAMB.bank for more information. Well, ICC will be teeing it off here. And the Bulldogs will be back to return as we're on the way here. And this kick is going to be taken at the 5-yard line by the Bulldogs. Now going to try to cut to the outside, looking for a corner. ICC runs them out of bounds, and it's going to be down right about the 23-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs.
First down and 10 for Holmes.
So a good return, and guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. We're going to have a little bit of issues tonight picking up the numbers for this Holmes team. They're wearing the white jerseys with silver numbers.
Gosh.
So we'll do the best we can, and this is going to be a great opportunity to say that all 3 of us need to go visit Kegel Eye Center
no doubt.
here in Fulton. So it's going to be out of the shotgun here for the Bulldogs, and it's going to be a handoff to the first man through, or the long running back, and he was hit in the backfield but able to wiggle and waggle his way forward for a gain of about 4 on the play. So it'll be a second down, and let's call it 6. And the Bulldogs, boy, wasted no time to get right back to the line of scrimmage. That was Fairley on the carry. Now the Bulldogs dropping back to pass, slant route, and boy, ICC got away with one there.
And there are the flags.
There come the flags. And that's going to be a pass interference, easy call there on the Indians. So we'll let the officials talk this one over as 3 flags came flying in there. I thought we were going to get away with it for a second, but there was a late flag thrown in there.
Pass interference called against the defense. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And again, the Bulldogs wasting no time, hurrying to the line of scrimmage here. And it's going to be a handoff. Quarterback keeper this time, and he's just going to lower his head, get across the 40, and a solid pickup there on first down.
Yeah, hurrying up again as an RPO situation there, Mr. Ingram, and that's 2 runs, and Holmes hadn't done that.
That's right. We're surprised they've run it twice already.
Dropping back to pass. Now they're going to throw this one out to the running back in the flats, and the Indians are going to come up, but not before the first down is collected. At quarterback for the Bulldogs is Najila Johnson. He is a freshman out of Starkville, Mississippi. Big guy back there running the quarterbacks. As they go now, 2 receivers on both sides of the football, running back in the backfield. He's going to keep it this time, and the Indians make the play.
Yeah, I think that was no, I don't know. I was going to act like I knew who that was, and I was going to lie. But anyway, Indians made a good stop there. They busted through the line and made a good stop. Very minimal gain there.
That was Brandon Fairley on the tackle. I only know that because I looked at the instant replay. Now dropping back to pass over the middle of the drag route is complete. Nice juke move to get to the outside across the 50 down to about the 49-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. And so it's going to be a 3rd down and long situation here for the Bulldogs with 13:20 to go on the opening drive of the contest.
Yeah, need to stop right here, Mr. Ingram.
No doubt, 3rd and 5. Bulldogs have the ball. The game just started. 13-11 left in the first period. No score.
Now they're going to look back towards the sideline.
So, who is it, quarterback?
Johnson, number 19.
Okay, that's not who we thought it was going to be.
I believe the quarterback last week was shaken up in the Northeast game. And the handoff is going to be to one, and he is going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there. It looks like Fairley in on the play once again for the Indians. 2nd time tonight we've called his name on the defense for the good guys.
And they're going to have to punt at him. Yeah. Good job, our defense. Brad, they made a couple first downs. Then they kept running the ball, and we stopped the run, forcing the punt.
Yeah, excellent job right there. I know Coach Cannon talked about in his pregame speech about special teams. Let's see what happens here. We got to focus on our special teams play as well as how their special teams play.
Zay Davis is back to accept this Little Caesars punt. It's fumbled by the Bulldogs, and boy, I tell you what, if he would have turned around and looked and saw, he could have picked that one up and ran for the first down. So the Indians catch a big-time break there as the ball's going to be down around the 12-yard line. Jim, you saw it too there.
I saw it. He had 20 yards before he would be touched. Yeah. He had the first down. He didn't know it. He was just trying to punt the ball off.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10 situation here for the Indians. And, guys, ICC, impressive offensive output last week at Mississippi Delta. Not a slight against Delta, but this is a whole different ball team that ICC is facing tonight. But you got to like the momentum, the confidence they picked up last week heading into this week.
Yeah, most definitely, and hopefully that's going to continue on. Now, again, we do have Carson Green back in the starting lineup. Red Parker is not. Red was our quarterback last week.
Green is going to get the snap. Plenty of time to throw. Now he's going to load up, try to go downfield, and just miscommunication that time. There was some contact, but they're going to say that was uncatchable.
It was uncatchable because he pushed him and kept him from going.
And so it will be now a 2nd down and 10. Clock is stopped just inside 12 minutes. 2nd down and 10 here for the Indians. No score in the first quarter. ICC and Holmes here on homecoming in Fulton. Green, the quarterback. You've got Brooks to the side of him. Now pressure over the middle. Passes across. It is going to be complete just across the 15-yard line down to the 16. It'll make it a 3rd down and long situation here for ICC.
Adam, you're right. He caught the pass, but it was like a 4-yard gain, 3rd down, 3rd and a long 6.
So ICC making some adjustments here on the offensive side of the football, packing in the 2 receivers on both sides of the ball. Brooks is in the backfield with him, going for the hard snap count. Holmes does not bite on it. Now they're going to make the adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Green stepping back with 12 seconds on the play clock. Now sends Brooks in motion. Pressure coming all around. Green's about to get rid of the football, and he just does, as he is hit and knocked down. Nice pressure coming from the backside that time. And good secondary coverage as well, as Green had no options to check down to. And that's going to break a 4th down and 6 situation. And a good job by that Holmes defense to get right back at him and force the Indians to punt this one away.
You're right, Adam. We're punting from our own 15. They should get good field position after this punt.
This is going to be Price Nixon set to step into this Little Caesars punt. And the Bulldogs back to return right around the 50-yard line. Good snap. Good kick.
Great kick.
And it's going to drive him back to the 35. And so now it's going to try to cut back up the middle. Gets across, and it's going to be hit and dropped right where he was originally standing. Great kick there by Price Nixon. as the ball is going to be on the opposite side of the 50 here, but a big-time kick as he fielded that at the 35 and returned it out to about the 47. And so Davis on the return. It'll be a first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs.
Adam, I believe that was a 50-yard punt in the air. Outstanding job.
And so it'll be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs, who we saw on that opening drive likes to run that hurry-up style of offense. Johnson is still your quarterback. He's going to get the snap, dropping back. Plenty of time to throw, and he's tossed out and going to be caught, reeled in right at the 50-yard line. And so that'll bring up a second down, and let's call it 7 situation now here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just lined 3 up on that side right there, and he took the little out pattern there, short little out. So it was a minimal gain of 3, so we got a second down.
Now back to pass, and it's going to be complete. Makes a man miss and jukes forward and is able to move the chains for a first down. Nice second effort there by the Bulldogs to pick up the first down.
Again, it's not to me about the hit, Mr. Ingram. It's about the tackling.
No doubt about it.
We've got to tackle. We can't go in for that big hit. We got to go in and try to tackle and hold.
And a good example there. We missed them. We got 2 more yards and got the first down.
Ball's at the 41. Bulldogs jump ball. This one, big time break there as the receiver slipped behind the secondary. It goes out of bounds. Clock will stop at 10:22. No score here in the first quarter between ICC and the Bulldogs of Holmes. So second down and 10.
Got all 3 moving.
Everybody in motion that time. And it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be a flag, and I don't think they got set.
They didn't.
No, not moving that many. Lord, they moved everybody besides me and you and Mr. Ingram.
That's right.
So back them up 5 yards here. And that's a tough break there, but if you're ICC fans, you like to see that one, as that's going to throw them off schedule now to be a second down and 15 situation.
5-yard penalty called against the offense. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
So now they'll change the set and go 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Running back to the left of the quarterback here, who is still Johnson. He's going to drop back to throw. Plenty of time. It's going to be out wide. Is he going to say he caught it? No, he says it's going to be out of bounds. Great effort, good stretch, just couldn't keep that foot in bounds that time. And the Indians now going to see it be, the Bulldogs, third down and 15.
And I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not as easy as what I'm fixing to say here. But as of right now, the quarterback back there for Holmes, he's looking that way the whole time. He's done it. He has not looked off any. And again, it's not easy for him to do that or our defense to pick it up, but it'd be great if our defense was picking it up.
So dropping back to pass now on third down and 15. Zips it over the middle. What a beautiful pass, and that's going to be good for another first down.
Yeah, that was a great pass. He put that right in there on the numbers. You couldn't place it any better, Mr. Ingram.
First down, Bulldogs at our 30-yard line. We're still in the first quarter. No score, 9:50 left in the first quarter.
So first down and 10. Ball is just across the 30 at the 29, and there's going to be another flag down here.
Movement again, isn't
it? Yeah, it's 5 yards against him.
That's a break for the Indians because that's going to allow the Indians to get some substitutions in here defensively.
And that happens sometimes when you run a hurry-up offense, you're going to run into that. I'm not saying that, again, that's easy, but sometimes that's just what you're going to run into.
So the ball will be moved back to the 34-yard line where it'll be a first down and 15. Clock is moving, 9:39 to go here in the first quarter. Holmes with the football moving right to left on your radio dial. Pressure coming from the Indians, picked up nicely, and they just found the hole in the defense. Kind of camped out there and was able to reel that one in, and a big pickup there on first down.
Yeah, he was just sitting out there in between 2 defenders in a perfect spot, and zone coverage there wasn't able to get over there on him, Mr. Ingram.
13-yard gain, second down, 2nd and 2.
So the Bulldogs quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Now this time it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's hit, but the big man able to drag forward, and it's going to be close. And they're going to say it is going to be another first down here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was
Johnson.
Yeah, that was a great play by Fairley again.
And so now it's going to be a play action fake, a little quick dump and a spin around that time, and Indy is able to recover quickly as that pass was reeled in there by Ross of the Bulldogs.
Wadley on the tackle for the Indians. Brad, they're getting chunks of yardage on this series. That's 6 yards there, 2nd and 4.
3 wide on the far side of the field. That's where they want to go with it. A little bubble screen set up. And,
over pursuit.
Yeah, a little too aggressive on the pursuit that time. He was able to juke and jive his way across a couple of Indians, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short situation here for the Bulldogs.
Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
And this time it is going to be a handoff to the running back in the backfield. The Indians stack it up, and it's going to be close. Looks like the line judge is going to come in and say it's enough for the first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Line judge looks like he's giving, he's calling them go on.
That's going to be 1st and goal, Adam, the ball at our 9-yard line.
So got just enough for the first down there, and the Bulldogs knocking on the door here with 7:50 to go in the first quarter of play. No score here between ICC and Holmes. Johnson lone in the backfield, and the pass is broken up. Good job that time by the Indians to break that one up, as that was number 22. That's going to be Oliver on the play.
Yeah, it was a great hit right there. Good pass, good timing by Oliver right there to make the hit, and he wasn't able to bring.
Good job, as you mentioned, Phil Oliver, one of our leading tacklers at linebackers, picked up that running back, made the great hit. Incomplete pass, 2nd and goal. The ball's at ICC's 9. No score, 7:39 left in the first quarter.
Man in motion going to the top side of your screen for those watching on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Basically go right back to the same pass play, a slant route that moves the ball from basically the 10 to the 5. Going to be a 3rd down and goal situation.
Pass complete to number 88, the Anthony McLaughlin. Tackle.
So the Indians defense is going to try to find a way to bend but don't break here. As the Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage now, want to bark out the plays. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Running back to the left of the quarterback. Is going to stop back to pass and the throw over, and no, just a little too hard that time, as the receiver was there, just a little bit too much mustard on it, and a break for ICC.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to bring out the kicking team. They're going to go for the field goal here. So good job by ICC to hold on Mr. Ingram, and if they do make this, good job to hold them to 3 as quickly as they were moving the ball down the field. Our defense needs a rest now.
They do. And Hobbs made a good play there. Was on the receiver, incomplete. This is a 22-yard attempt.
So a 22-yard field goal attempt is on its way, and the kick is good. 3-0. Bulldogs take the lead here in the early goings of this one. We're going to take a timeout. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And even 7 minutes ago here in the first quarter of play, it was a 22-yard field goal by Holmes that takes a early 3-0 lead here this evening. And I tell you what, this Holmes defense, pedal to the metal, don't really even give the offense pedal to the metal, don't really give your defense a chance, 1, to breathe, 2, to think. And Indians, though, stood strong and forced them to a field goal.
You're right, Adam. And we thought they were going to pass the ball more. Of course, they got an injury to their starting quarterback, and they've come out and run the ball a little bit more than we realized.
That First American National Bank kick from the Bulldogs goes into the end zone and out of the back of it, so ICC will have it with a 1st down and 10 here on their second drive of the evening. They trail 3-0 here in the early goings of this one, as the ball will be out to the 25-yard line where ICC will have it. Indians in their red shirts, blue pants, blue helmets. As Green will come back out at quarterback here, and it looks like it's going to be Eric Watts in the backfield with him. 2 receivers on both sides of the football for the Indians. Green gets the snap, quickly tries to throw out wide, and does he hit it? Yes, he does catch it.
It's close over there. The DB went for the break on it and to try to intercept the pass. Again, it was close, but a good pass by Green to get it to kind of thread that thing through over there. So positive yardage on the first play.
Sangren reels in the pass there, brings up 2nd down and 6. Now it's going to be a handoff to Watts. Watts tries to cut back up the middle. He is hit, and hit hard before he's finally brought down after a gain of 1.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about their offensive line, their defensive line, Mr. Ingram. You got 6'2", 6'2", 6'3", 6'3", you got 240, 310, 355, 240. Pretty heavy defensive line, pretty big.
Very heavy and also athletic. They run to the ball well.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 5 situation here for the Indians. Coming up on 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Delta, or excuse me, not Delta, it's actually Holmes. I've got Delta on my screen, so let me correct that. But Holmes leading this one. As there's going to be a pass out, jump ball, and reeled in. No, he's going to be out of bounds.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 5, Shamar Sangren.
And, well.
Did he say it's complete?
That's what he said.
No, he's taking it back now.
Trying to argue his case here, and he's pointing at the official saying this is where my foot went out at. Referees, though, said it's going to be incomplete, so it'll be a 4th down and 5. Tough break there for the Indians as Sangren trying to get them to change their mind, but the official says nope, incomplete, and it'll be a 4th down and 5. It'll be another Little Caesars punt coming up here for ICC. So this will be Price Nixon back to kick this one away. Good snap. Price puts another good foot into this one. It's going to hit, take an ICC roll, and he's going to be picked up at about the 28-yard line, trying to find something to go here, and good coverage downfield by the Indians.
Yeah, good coverage. He initially indicated he wasn't going to have anything to do with it because it was short, lower kick, and it kind of hit the ground and bounced to him. So when it bounced directly to him, he decided to pick it up and run with it. So good coverage there by the Indians on special teams.
No doubt. Travion Smith, the backup linebacker, made the tackle. 1st and 10 Holmes. They got the ball at their own 31-yard line. They're up 3-0, 5:38 left in the first period.
And the Bulldogs, this is their 3rd possession of the night, and they have controlled time of possession with ease so far here in the first quarter. So the officials getting the chain set across the way, and now the Bulldogs just sitting there like, hey, move out of the way. We want the ball. Let's go. And they've got 3 receivers on the far side of the field. It's going to be a handoff, and the Indians are there. They stack him up and stop him for no gain.
Yeah, that was a great job by the defense on that side. They strung the play out there to the, well, it's to Holmes' right, our left, and no gain.
No gain.
Yeah, no gain. I almost thought it was a loss, but no gain.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 10 after no gain on the play. Dropping back to pass. It's out to the flats. It's going to be caught, but the Indians going to be there and wrap him up again. Another nice play defensively by ICC.
That's what I was talking about right there, Mr. Ingram. When they get that short pass, that's great. Let them get that little short out pass right there. We were there to wrap him up, and we did, and held him. And so, again, that's a loss.
That is a loss about 3 yards. Great job of the defense.
So a 3rd down and 13 situations. The ball is back to the 29-yard line. Bulldogs lead this contest 3-0 with 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Dropping back to pass. Got a man right over the middle. Oh, my, what a hit.
Wow. Big hit right there, Mr. Ingram. That was Pack.
And Davis caught that one, and he earned it. Take a look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. Tattooed on the hit there. And it's going to be 4th and about 4 or 5, so it looked like it'll be a punting situation here for the Bulldogs.
Brad, he completed it, but Josh Pack did not let him go anywhere after he caught it. 4th down, good job by our defense.
Yeah, that was a good job right there. Zone coverage. He didn't near get enough for the 1st down. We were right there to make the tackle and make the big hit.
Pressure coming by the Indians, and it's blocked, but there is a flag down. And ICC is going to pick it up and see if they can do something with it. But let's see what the flags are going to be about here. It looks like this is Coach Cannon celebrating with the team here. It may be against the Bulldogs. See what they talk about there on the far side. See if they'll announce it for us here as we await the call. And it's going to be against the Bulldogs.
Yes.
And so the Indians will get the block punt, the first block kick of the year here for ICC, and it's going to set them up in great field position with 3:54 to go and a Davis Ford 1st down here, trailing 3-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah, now's the time. We've got plenty of room breathing room, as I'm calling it, Mr. Ingram, back from where we were back here. So we're on the home side of the field now. So let's put together some good plays here, and let's get a little confidence built up in our offense.
No doubt, and we talked about the kicking game. Very important. We blocked their punt. Great field position. They're 26-yard line. Take advantage of this.
So first down and 10 here for the Indians. Pressure coming on the right side. It's going to be a give to Brooks, and Brooks is wrapped up and hit and dropped for a loss of 2 on the play.
That D-line right now is just wreaking havoc up there on the front, and not able to get any push up front currently. So that was a loss on the play. So now you got a 2nd and 12.
Clock is rolling here, coming up on 3.5 to go in the first quarter. ICC trailing Holmes 3-0. Green, your quarterback. 3 receivers here on the near side. Snap back, and it's going to be a little bubble screen opportunity here for Davis. Davis, open field, but a nice open field tackle there by number 32 of Holmes. That was Breon Jordan making the play there for the Bulldogs.
Good job by Jordan, the linebacker from Philadelphia, Mississippi. Saved the first down, I believe. He doesn't make the tackle there. It's an open field for about 10 yards.
Oh, yeah. It was a good little setup right there, good little bubble screen pass. So I'm with you.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 9 after that gain of 3. And again, going to try to set up the quick pass out, and this is going to be to Watts. Watts explodes, gets past 1, is hit at the 15, bobbles the ball, but is able to hold on to it. And I believe that's going to move the chains for the Indians.
That was good blocking by our receivers out there, Mr. Ingram, on the edge, because Watts was able to weed his way through, and he found the hole.
Great job by the offensive line. Also, 1st and 10 at Holmes' 15-yard line. 2:25 left in the first period. Holmes 3, ICC 0.
And it's going to be a give to Watts. He's going to try to get to the outside. Couldn't find it, but quickly turns back up, able to get some positive yardage there on 1st down. And the Indians starting to work with a little bit of purpose, I guess you'd say. Not a hurry up, but a little bit more purpose on offense to try to get to the line of scrimmage a little bit quicker.
You're right, Adam. Got a little rhythm going here. Need to take advantage. As we mentioned, we blocked the punt, got the ball on their 26, trying to score.
So 2 running backs on both sides of the quarterback
free
here.
Play.
This should be a free play. Green's going to load up, throw it towards the sideline. He's going to be out of bounds, looking for Sangren. And there is going to be the flag down across the way, so it will be on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he did what he needed to do right there. He knew he had a free play. He went for the end zone. So that's what you do in that situation. Good call there by Green.
Brad, this changes a lot. Instead of 2nd and 9, it's 2nd and 4. We can run the ball down here. We got 3 downs to pick up 4 yards. I feel like we'll try to run the ball for the 1st down.
And so it'll be, as Mr. Jim mentioned, 2nd down and 4 to go. Inside 2 minutes here in the first quarter. ICC trailing 3-0, but knocking on the door. And it's going to be Green on the keeper that time. Just a misread there, as looked like Brooks might have got an early jump, but no flag there. But a good job by the Bulldogs recognizing that one, stopping the run, and knocking the Indians back.
Yeah, that's a loss of what, Mr. Ingram?
3. It's now 3rd and 7.
So, as Jim mentioned, 3rd down and 7 here for the Indians. Green getting the play from the sideline. You got 2 receivers on the far side of the ball, or far side of the field, I should say. 2 running backs in the backfield. Brooks to the left and Watts to the right of Green at quarterback, and 1 here at the bottom of your screen. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Indians going to have to hurry, and they get it off with 1 second to go. Now the give is going to be to Watts, trying to follow some blocks. Now cuts back up the middle, gets across the 10, maybe down to about the 9-yard line. And so it's not going to be enough for the 1st down. And you got to figure like the Indians are going to come out here and try to kick it and tie things up.
Yeah, that was still good blocking by Etowamba on the edge out there. They were holding some blocks pretty good, considering the fact, the difficulties we've had with their D-line tonight and their linebackers. So good enough to get a few more yards and set this field goal up, hopefully in a better position.
Adam believed this is going to be about a 26-yard attempt.
Yep, 26-yard try here to tie it up for the Indians. Holmes with the lead, 3-0. 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. High snap, and they're going to have to try to make something of it here. Going to throw it towards the back of the end zone, and that's got to be pass interference.
No, it's not pass interference, but he's hurt.
How did that? Was that not pass interference?
There's a flag.
There's a flag.
Let's say they started tackling
that's
the
a
receiver
late flag.
and an extremely late flag coming in.
That can't be pass interference that late of a flag.
I have no idea.
I don't know what he's calling.
Unless he had to run to the car and get the flag.
I mean, it's a late flag, y'all.
We're going to talk this one over here as they were tackling the would-be receiver in that case, and the referees meeting across the way. So the high snap, and the Indians tried to see if they can throw it to the back of the end zone to get the touchdown after the
ICC's already brought their defense out there.
And they're still talking it over. And
is this a dead ball after the play? I mean, it's so late. The play was over.
Dead ball.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike on Holmes.
So it's going to be
the Holmes ball about the 10-yard line.
It's a dead ball foul.
That's
so
what's going to happen.
So that's going to be the case there. And, man, tough break for the Indians. Thought they still had enough time to get that kickoff, guys. I
did, too.
The snap was high, but it wasn't that high. And so it's going to back up the Bulldogs, and it's going to be down right about the 4-yard line.
Yeah.
So the Indians defense needs to pin their ears back here and see if they can make something happen and get it back on their side.
Yeah, just made a quick decision call right there, and I think it was Green holding.
He was. It was
so,
quarterback.
He just made a quick decision call. It was a high snap, and he felt like he needed to pull it.
So 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They run the slip screen outside. He's going to be hit and drug out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line. They're going to spot it between the 8 and 9-yard line, and that should do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 Bulldogs with the lead. We're going to take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Gain of 5 yards on the play, 2nd down and
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Pizza. Come on, keep it hot.
It's good! Pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go. Pizza.
Pizza. No, pull. High five.
Pizza.
Come on.
Pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with the Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second quarter of play. Bulldogs with a 3-0 advantage here as ICC looked like, I mean, we're still kind of debating if it might have been a fake call on that field goal attempt, but either way it goes, the Bulldogs will have it now with a 2nd down and 5 situation. Quarterback dropping back to pass. It's going to be out to the flat, wide open, and the turf monster got him, but it's still going to be enough for the first down. Needed to get out to the 14, now he's walking back to the 14.
down at the 14-yard line.
Gave him the first down, Adam.
Yeah, gave him the first down, but that one could have been, I mean, who cares if they measured it or not, but he originally marked it at the 15. Handoff to the Bulldogs. Nice job weaving his way through traffic. Solid pickup there on first down.
Got about 9 yards running the football there. 2nd and 1, Bulldogs in a hurry-up offense, Adam.
And so it'll be a 2nd down and 1 situation. Play action, and they try to run the bubble screen. There the Indians are to make the stop.
Yeah, that was a great play. He fought off a block over there and was still able to make a play to help make the tackle. So that is a 3rd down situation. Still 3rd and 1 here.
So a 3rd down and 1 situation. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to be hit and stuck and driven back, and this is going to depend on if it's going to be a left foot, right foot mark here.
I don't think he got it, Mr. Ingram.
I don't think he did either.
But they're giving it to him.
Are they giving it to him?
They gave it to him.
Same official we had a couple of weeks ago.
Gee whiz, man.
You know what? If I remember a couple of weeks ago, if it's 9 yards, it's first down.
That's it. 9 yards is first down.
Excuse my sarcasm. But
I know. That's what it is, and that's what it was.
Jim, you don't have sarcasm. You have truth. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 here for the Bulldogs after they get the friendly spot as if we're in Goodman. As the pass is out to the flat, another nice play there. And that will be another solid pickup on first down.
Brad, they're throwing these short passes to the running backs. So we've got to come up quickly and get in tight with the running backs. They're not throwing the ball deep downfield this time, throwing short little passes.
And so it'll be a 2nd down and 5 situation here. And quarterback was in trouble. He's going to be hit and dropped.
Great play right there. Great read. And I'm trying to see who it is when he pops up. Who is that?
I believe that's Jordan Milton, sophomore linebacker from South Panola High School.
That was a great job right there, great read. He saw the quarterback tuck it and was going to run it all the way, and he lit up in there and stopped him, so now you got a 3rd and 5.
You were correct. That was Milton on the play. Is now 3rd down and 5. They're going to try to go the dump route to the running back out of the backfield, and it's going to be enough for the 1st down and then some, and just a nice setup on the play there. Saw the pressure was coming, and perfect play call at the right time. So move the chain once again as the ball gets out to about the 36-yard line. Right now, nickeling and diming their way down the field. The Indians defense can't come up with that timely stop. 3-0 is your score, 2nd quarter, 12:25 to go here. Homecoming night in Fulton. Holmes with the football. Now wants to dial up and go downfield. Jump ball is caught.
That was very unusual. It's a great pass, good catch. They had 2 receivers in the same pattern.
Had 2 right there in the same spot.
But give them credit. Good pass, good catch.
And that's they went deep there.
They did.
Deep. They threw a longer pass than what they've been throwing.
Now it's going to be a handoff in the backfield. The Indians were there to wrap him up. Was number 24. That was Musselwhite, but another solid pickup. And, guys, that's what the Bulldogs are doing well right now, getting that 3 to 4 yard average on 1st down.
They are, Adam. They're running the ball, then they throw a little short pass, mixing it up.
So it'll be a 2nd down, and let's call it a long 6, short 7 here for the Bulldogs. Goes to the flats once again and wrapped him up and was able to knock him down for a minimum gain.
Great job right there, reading that little pass out there, and came up and made a good tackle.
That was Thompson and Musselwhite again. Linebackers very active. They got to be with the short passes to the running backs.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5 here for the Bulldogs of Holmes. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Pressure coming from the Indians.
There we go.
And that pass is incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down and 5 situation here. Decision-making time for the Bulldogs. And they're looking like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
Adam, we just brought 3 fresh defensive linemen in on this play on the 4th down, 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs.
So 4th down and 5 here. ICC looking a little bit of confusion in the secondary there. Now getting set as the Bulldogs survey the defense to see what they want to go with. 11:18 is where the clock stopped on that last incomplete pass. Now coming to the line of scrimmage. 5 seconds on the play clock. And they get to snap with 2. Quick pass over the middle is caught, and that will move the chains. So needed 5, got 7 on the play, and that will move the chains, and another fresh set of downs here for the Bulldogs. Well, eventually, you're going to know that pass is coming in those situations, so you might like to kind of drop a lineman or linebacker back there as we have a timeout on the field. But, guys, once again, the Bulldogs rolling the dice on fourth down and getting the yardage they need.
Adam, give them credit. And, Brad, I was a little surprised. They got a 3-0 lead. They're playing really good defense. 4th and 5 from on our 40. I thought they might punt, try to pin us deep, but give them credit. They went for it, made it. We got to come up with a defensive stop now.
Yeah, and our defense is gassed. You know, I mean, they've been out there. I know we're working people in and out, but time of possession right now is heavy in favor of Holmes.
And so the Bulldogs coming out of the timeout there, 11:07 to play here in the first half. We do invite you to stay tuned. Our Little Caesars halftime report and show will be the homecoming festivities here from Fulton. So 1st down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They lead it 3-0, and it's going to be a handoff in the backfield, and there is holding, and it is a throw. The flag is thrown, but the Indians make the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, that was a great job right there by the Indian defense. They busted up through the backfield and were able to make the stop. He lost yardage on the run, and now you're going to have the holding call.
They lost 5 yards. I think we'll decline the penalty.
That's what
still
I'm
make
wondering.
it 2nd and 15.
I think he's taking it.
He's going to take it 1st and 20.
So they are going to back him up here.
Okay.
It's one of those darned if you do, darned if you don't type situations.
It's a tough call to make down there. You know, you don't know. You accept it, and you're giving them an extra down. If you don't take the penalty, then you backed them up.
That's a good point.
You know, so who knows?
Either first and 20, second 15 is a tough decision.
So it'll be a first down and 20 here for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers, 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Running back in the backfield. Pressure coming from the Indians. Passes out, and it's going to be hit and dropped near the original line of scrimmage, so a solid pickup there on first down to break up a second down and 10.
We haven't been able to get any defensive guy hands on the quarterback yet, and that's what we really need to do. He's able to sit back there and survey the field, but we've got to get a defender to have some hands on him.
Once again, plenty of time to throw, and the receiver just alligator armed that one. Didn't want anything to do with it as it falls out of bounds. Third down and 10.
We rushed 2 extra guys that time. Put a little pressure on them. Threw the ball a little bit early. We had 5 rushing.
So the clock stops at 10:27. 3-0. Holmes with the lead. Third down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. The ball is at the 32-yard line. So the Indians trying to come up with another big defensive stop here. Surveying the defense. Now man in motion coming towards the bottom of your screen.
He moved, didn't he?
Looked like it, but no flag. They are going to go out to the flats once again, just see if they can get some one-on-one work, and it's going to be out just shy of the 25-yard line. And Brad, I'm with you.
That right tackle took a step.
Say, it looked like he took a step early. And so a 4th down and 4 situation, and the Bulldogs want to go for it again here.
I would say they'd go for it here. The kicker's probably not going to be able to kick it here, but now definitely this is 4 down.
No doubt. They got the ball inside our 30. They'll go for it.
There's that slant route. Spins off a tackle, and it's complete. Well, guys, that's just execution. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming that time, but a good, quick throw and put it where only his guy can get to it, and it moves the chains for the Bulldogs. So the ball now down to the 16-yard line. Holmes with the football and the lead with 9:39 to go until halftime. Dropping back to pass over the middle, and it's going to be a fault for, and pass incomplete. Neither one of them was able to come up with it. As both guys caught it at the same time for ICC. That was Justin Davis, but couldn't hold on to it. And so the ball falls incomplete. Second down and 10, 3-0 Holmes.
Good defense. No doubt about it. We both saw it. Good defense, defensive back. Second and 10.
And it's going to be a handoff in the backfield and going to be upended that time right around the 10-yard line.
Carried by number 10.
Adam, I think it's 3rd and 3. They're going to mark the ball. Well, they're marking it to 10. 3rd and a short 4. Big play here for our defense.
Well, you got to think, again, 4-down territory here as they've been going for it pretty much this whole time down. A little confusion on who ICC is trying to get into the ball game here. And now they're going to go into Wildcat set here are the Bulldogs. Man in motion. And it's going to be a handoff in the backfield, trying to get around one. He does, and gets down near the 5-yard line.
It's going to be close to first down.
Yeah.
And so we'll see where they officially mark.
They're saying 4th down.
Yeah.
So
4th and less than a yard.
Yep. We'll say they'll go for it.
No doubt about it. They've made 2 4th downs so far on this series.
So it's going to be a 4th and 1, staying in that Wildcat formation here. And this time the quarterback's going to keep it, try to get to the outside. He'll have the first down and then some as he gets out to the 5-yard line. And a good read on the defense that time and move the chains once again here for the Bulldogs. As again, they're just nickel and diming themselves down the field. They officially spotted at the 6.
Adam, you mentioned first and goal. Clock running. Almost 8 minutes left in the second period. 3-0 Bulldogs.
Back into the contest now is number 19 for the Bulldogs. That's Johnson at quarterback. Can the Indians defense come up with another stop here? Or do the Bulldogs keep going for it on 4th down? They have converted 3 4th downs on this drive. First and goal here for Holmes. Plenty of time to throw. Now the pressure coming. Lobs this one up. Backside. It's going to fall incomplete. And a good job that time of getting the pressure on the quarterback. Some of the Indians have not been able to do a lot tonight.
Yeah, it was good to see some pressure back there in the backfield on the quarterback. Need to have more of that if we can. Again, I know that's they got a good big offensive line up there to try to get around.
7:42 to go until halftime, 3-0. Holmes with the lead, but the Bulldogs are knocking on the door here with a 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Man in motion coming to the bottom of your screen. Indians showing pressure coming off the end. It's picked up nicely. The pass is reeled in for the touchdown.
They do a really good job of picking up the blitz. Anytime that we send pressure, they're doing a great job of picking up that blitz in the secondary. In the backfield.
No, and that's 100% correct. As we said, the ICC's only been able to get pressure on them once or twice.
Was that Davis on the catch? Thank you.
And so we're waiting the extra point here for the Bulldogs. A little bit of a bobble on the snap, but the kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-0 Holmes. 7:37 to go until halftime. We're going to take a break and hear from First American National Bank and be back with more right after this.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after that 6-yard touchdown pass. The Bulldogs lead 10-0 here over the Indians on homecoming. We'll get ready for another First American National Bank kickoff here from the Bulldogs. It's going to be a deep kick, and it's going to be taken at the goal line here by the Indians. Going to try to get it to the outside now, following a block. Oh, like a face mask, as there's a helmet laying on the field. As I believe that might have been Davis on the return.
I think it was.
I just don't see how you all of a sudden see a kid's head make a 90-degree turn.
Yeah,
he's not looking where to go. So that ball, instead of getting out to the 25 on the touchback, will be 24 on the return, where to be a first down and 10 here for the Indians, being brought to you by Davis Ford right here in Fulton. Visit them on 904 West Main Street to experience the Davis Ford difference.
You know, Brad, talking about our defense, they need a rest. Time possession has been unbelievable in Holmes' favor. We need a drive here. Got to get a couple first downs, give our defense a rest.
Absolutely.
So Green is still your quarterback here. 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Pressure coming. And Green's going to have to run away from it, and he just lobs this one downfield and out of bounds. Guys, that's the difference in the game right now. 1, Holmes getting pressure on Green. 2, ICC not getting pressure on Johnson.
Absolutely, and that's, Green's been pressured most of the night back there. He's not able to drop back and have any time to allow a play to develop.
So that pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Same set, 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Brooks is to the left of Green in the backfield. 7:23 to go here with the clock stopped after that incomplete pass. Now making some adjustments as Brooks will step to the right of Green. Will get the snap. This time plenty of time to throw. Has to go the short route to Brooks. He slips, but it kind of works in his favor as the Holmes player missed the tackle after he slipped, but he's only able to pick up a yard on the play. And guys, credit this Holmes defense right now. They're getting the job done.
Brad, they've run to the ball. He slipped one tackle, and 2 defensive linemen came by and made the tackle to hold it to a 1-yard pass. Great pursuit by the Holmes Bulldogs.
So a 3rd down and 9 situation here for the Indians. A conversion down, one they need to convert here. Green gets the snap. Throws over the middle. It's going to be caught by Sangren. Out to the 50, to the 40. To the 30, to the 20.
He's gone.
10-5, touchdown, Indians. Big time play there for the Indians, guys. Just what we needed. I believe that was a 75-yard strike.
75, 76 yards.
For the Indians.
Yep. Great job by the Indians. And we needed a big play and got it.
Neat Evans, you couldn't have dialed it up at a better time for us. And the only, if there's a negative to it,
defense get ready to come back out on the field.
Defense has got to go back out there.
So winning the extra point here for ICC. As this is the snap back, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-7. Holmes with the lead after that 75-yard touchdown pass. We'll take a break. Here for you for our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
And welcome back as ICC scores on that 75-yard touchdown pass to Sangren to make it a 10-7 lead now for Holmes with 6:35 to go. Guys, I tell you what, I'm a Notre Dame fan, believe in luck of the Irish. We had luck of the Johnson that time as Coach Paul Johnson, the Hall of Famer, comes into the ICC broadcast booth, and Indians put points on the board.
We needed it, no doubt about it, and Paul needs to hang out up here if he's going to cause good things to happen. He needs to hang with us. No doubt.
So getting ready for this First American National Bank kickoff here from the Indians. And it's going to be a line drive kick, and it's going to be over the head of the return man, but he's able to reel that one in now, trying to get to the outside. Looking for a block, tries to go up the middle, and there's a flag down, but a big-time hit.
Another throw by the official.
He threw it from the soccer field.
I'm telling you, we saw it last week. Now this week, the officials are really throwing those flags well.
So we'll see what this flag is about. The flag covered about, I kid you not, about 30 yards.
I was thinking 100.
So we'll let them talk this one over and remind you about some of our other sponsors. Max Home, they're hiring right now for all positions, and they're willing to train quality people. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, with locations right here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama.
And holding on Holmes on the return team.
So a tough blow there for the Bulldogs, and maybe a little bit of momentum starting to shift here for the Indians. That'll be a first down and 10 with the ball at the 14-yard line. This first down being brought to you by Davis Ford. 5 wide here, 2 on each side of the football. They're going to hand it off in the backfield, and the Indians eat it up.
Busted that play up big time in the middle right there. That line, defensive line did a great job there, busting through and making the play. Loss of what, 2 or 3, Mr. Ingram?
Loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Maybe the defense is fired up here.
Dontavius Allen leading the way on the tackle that time for the Indians. 2nd down and 13. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw. He's going to check it off to the running back, and he's just going to lower his head, and a good job absorbing the hit and making the tackle, as that was Grant on the reception.
It's Pack on the
tackle.
Great job by Pack right there to pick him up and not get juked out or anything like that. He hit him square on, wrapped him up, made a tackle.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 7 situation here. Pressure coming. Pass is going to be too tall. And that's going to be a good job there by a defense that has been tested, has been on the field a lot here in the first half, but they're able to get off and get the ball back to the Indians, and that's just what you needed there, guys.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was great execution by our defense right there. Again, I think they set the tone early with that first play right there when they dropped him for a loss.
There'll be another Little Caesars punt coming up here, back to return for the Indians. Zay Davis, Bulldogs. Had one blocked earlier in the contest. We'll see if ICC tries to bring some more pressure. They do not as they set up the return. This kick popped up, and it's going to be dangerous, but it does take a Bulldog roll. And I say dangerous because it's one of those kicks where you got your guys trying to block downfield, can sometimes run underneath it and get hit by it.
Little Caesar punted down at the 41-yard line.
But the referee talking something to Zay Davis as he was coming off the field there. Didn't see anybody from Holmes anywhere around him.
I think he's talking about earlier in the offense running a pass pattern, maybe talking about a defense back, the coverage.
How'd you know that?
I'm just guessing. I don't know what I'm talking
about.
You weren't
even down there.
I wasn't down there. I'm just making it up.
You just made that
I
up.
just made that up.
Listen,
what the heck?
He had a birthday Sunday, so he's older and wiser.
Yeah, I'm older. I am older. I'm not wiser. I am older.
First down and 10 here for the Indians, being brought to you by Davis Ford. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Watts is your running back. Green's going to set back to throw, finds it out to Sangren, and Sangren is going to be hit and dropped just shy of the 45-yard line as the clock continues to roll, coming up on 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I'd love to hold on to this ball and at least get in field goal territory and go into because we get the ball starting in the second half.
Correct.
And so hold on to it long enough to at least get a field goal, or let's put it in the end zone.
Green, that one blocked and nearly picked off. as that was a great play there by number 44. That was Morgan, Janias Morgan of Holmes. And, boy, that one could have been disastrous for the Indians.
He's 6'3".
If that's 6'3", then I like it because that means I'm almost 6 foot.
I was going to say, he looks taller than
6'3".
Well, that's why they got him listed.
That's Steve Diffie measuring everybody. He puts them up to their shoulder. He's like, I'm 7 foot, so this kid's got to be at least 6'3". And this is going to be a little screen pass out here to Watts, trying to break it to the open, but a nice open field tackle there by the Bulldogs. No gain, maybe even a loss on the play for the Indians.
Yeah, going to be a punting situation here.
No gain on the play. 4th down and 7 for ICC. Number 38.
And so this will be another Little Caesars punt coming on here for the Indians.
Number 4, A.J. Davis will be back.
As this will be Bryce Nixon to put a foot into this one. Back to return is A.J. Davis, the 4th, and he's wearing number 4. So waiting for this punt here. Snap's a good one. Pressure coming and nearly got it. I don't know how he didn't block that one as the punt is taken, and he's going to dance around a little bit. Picks up a block. Now trying to reverse field, going backwards, and the Indians make the play.
What a tackle out there. I can't see
I
who.
think it's Antonio Thompson, linebacker, I think, made the play.
I mean, a heck of a rundown right there and made the play. And that actually, he lost from where he was. He lost yardage, went backwards.
Starting at their own 9-yard line, 4 minutes left till halftime, 10-7. Holmes up by 3 on the Indians. They're pinned deep at their own 9-yard line. Guys, we get 3 and out here, use maybe a timeout, get the ball back, have a chance to score before half.
You know, since you can hear people's conversations down there on the field, can you tell us what plays they're running?
I cannot. I'm going to stop right here.
Bulldogs dropping back to pass, and they dial one up, and it's in and out of the hands of the receiver there. Tough break for the Bulldog fans. Is looking like he was trying to run before he caught it that time. If you're an ICC fan watching here, which I feel like we got majority of them watching here, you like that play. So to bring up a 2nd down and 10, 3:58 to go here until halftime. Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have the ICC All-American Band along with the homecoming court presentation, part of the Little Caesars halftime show. Man in motion coming towards the bottom of your screen. Pressure coming from the Indians, and they wrap him up, and he's able to get away. Now he's going to load up, try to throw it. Intercepted! Could be taken to the house here. No, but tackled. What a big-time play there for the Indians.
I'm telling you what, he got pressure on him. That's what we've been talking about, Mr. Ingham. And he finally got that pressure on him, and he made a hurried-up throw.
He did. He made a mistake. He tried to force it. Great job by our defense. Got to take advantage of this. First and goal with the 5.
Last 2 possessions of the defense have had out here, the last 2 times Holmes has had the ball, defense has done a fantastic
Played well.
job.
And think about the play before then. They dropped a first down pass, stopped the clock, got behind the chains, down markers, and then we make that play.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was number 29 for ICC, Chris Rogers, that put pressure on the quarterback. Number 28, Troy Sims, that got the interception, is setting ICC up with a golden opportunity here with 3:45 to go until halftime. Watts going to get the handoff, lowers his head, trying to fight forward. Going to be that rugby scrum, and he's going to be hit and dropped inside the 5.
A good little run right there on first down, Mr.
No doubt about it. I think he got down to the 3, maybe the 2.5.
So we're going to put it at the 3-yard line. We're going to be 2nd down and goal to go here for the Indians. Clock is running inside 3.5 to go until halftime.
And you're not in a hurry here, Brad. You don't want to be in a hurry. You want the clock to run down. You got 2 timeouts. You need them. We don't want to give them much time on the clock if we manage to score.
Again, because we get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
So Green steps back, sending a man in motion. Now he's going to drop back, looking to throw.
Open.
Got wide open Davis, and does he get it in? Yes, he does.
Fed them a little bit of their own medicine right there.
No
We dropped
doubt.
what they've been nickel and diming us right there all night with those little short passes. We just did the same right there.
Well, thought for a second, like he dropped it.
They got a player down, Holmes does.
And a player down on the field here for the Bulldogs after the play, hopefully just cramping in that situation. Let's take a quick timeout and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And the young man from Holmes, looking like number 23, McShane, having to be helped to the sideline after that extended timeout there. ICC scores on the 3-yard touchdown pass to Zay Davis, and awaiting this extra point here with 3:03 to go. And the Indians, after falling behind 10-0, has a chance to go up here.
Adam,
this
it's
extra point.
2 quick scores here. I mean, the momentum and the time possession and the ball game was controlled by Holmes until we hit that long 75-yard pass. Turned the momentum, got the turnover, took advantage. Now go up, hopefully right here, Brad, 14-10 before half.
Bryce Nixon's kick is on its way, and it is good. Let's take another quick timeout here from First American National Bank. ICC leads it 14-10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got a good one on our hands here. Back with more right after this.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 14-10, ICC with the lead. 3:03 to go here until halftime. A 3-yard touchdown pass from Green to Davis. And the extra point was good, and that's where we're at right now as we're getting set for another First American National Bank kickoff here.
And the Indian cheerleaders throwing out some little footballs in the crowd down there. And what a good job the cheer team has done under the direction of Caitlin Stidham.
This kick is going to be short, and it's going to be taken up the field, gets across the 25, and then
Nice
it's
hit.
tattooed, but shy of the 30. And, Jim, you talked about it a little bit there before we went into the break. Momentum wearing red and blue right now after the 75-yard touchdown pass. The pressure we got on the quarterback that turned into an interception led to that second touchdown pass, and Indians need to hold strong here for this next 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
You're right, Adam. Let's be honest. Until we got that 75-yard pass, they were outplaying us up and down the field.
So first down and 10. Bulldogs dropping back to pass. Plenty of time to throw. Goes out, and it's going to be
Good
incomplete.
coverage. That's great coverage by Pack right there on the side right there. You got a hand in there, hard to make that catch. But you're right. The Indians' defense needs to understand their work is not done. As quickly as they have moved up and down the field all night, there's still 2 minutes and 52 seconds left.
So second down and 10. Bulldogs with pressure coming from behind. And it's going to be tipped around and nearly picked off. And, well, I tell you what, you almost had a sack and you almost had an interception there. And if you're a Bulldog fan, you're breathing a sigh of relief because now it's just third down and 10 instead of disaster.
Right. You almost had a sack, almost had an interception. You almost had a complete pass.
Yeah.
Because it went off the receiver's hand after being deflected.
So third down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Indians defense trying to come up with another big-time stop. Plenty of time to throw. Muscles that one forward. Bounces off a couple of tacklers. Gets a big-time block, and is just going to run out of bounds. Boy, I tell you what, that is what you call chunking the football.
That was a bullet. Give the quarterback credit. He threaded the needle. It was good coverage. Great pass. Good catch.
Yeah, it was a bullet. I give him credit, but the yards after the catch should not have happened. We had him wrapped up and should have made the tackle. He gained a little more yardage out of that than he should have.
Fresh set of downs now, first down and 10. Again, plenty of time to throw. Checks off to the running back out of the backfield. He's going to be hit and dropped right about the 46-yard line. Actually, going to give him the 45. So it'll be a second down and short situation here for Holmes. Well, the clock continues to roll now, coming up on 2 minutes to play. Bulldogs still with all three timeouts.
Right, Adam. The clock shouldn't be a problem for the Bulldogs with 2 minutes and all timeouts.
So a second down, and let's call it a short four situation here. Or excuse me, 3. Pressure coming, and they go right towards where the pressure was at, out to the flats. It's going to be caught. Another missed tackle by the Indians. And the ball moves forward and move the chains for another first down.
There's a flag down here, Adam.
Well, there is a flag down. Good eye there, Mr. Jim, as we'll see what this one is on here. And
number 15, Jarvis Rush, flag down on the play.
See what they're going to call, and roughing the passer is going to be called here, and so that's going to be an even bigger play there for the Bulldogs after picking up the first down, then tack on another 15.
Adam, this is going to move the ball all the way inside their 25, excuse me, our 25. Mark the ball, I believe, to 24-yard line, or to 23. First down, Bulldogs.
And they keep walking the ball up the field. Now they finally decide to stop. And so the Bulldogs now trying to answer ICC's touchdown. Indians lead it 14-10 with 1:38 to go here until halftime. Bulldogs with it. Snap, plenty of time to throw. They go once again that short route. Indians were there and chase him down just shy or right at the 20-yard line. They're actually going to give him the 21-yard line, so a good stop there by the Indians. Clock continued to run here. As we mentioned, Bulldogs with all three timeouts left, but not really in much of a hurry. They were in bigger hurry earlier in the game than they are now.
Yeah, they're not using any of the timeouts. You're down to about a minute now left.
Pressure coming once again. Great job being picked up there by the Indians in
Fairley,
Suplex City.
I'm going to tell you, Fairley's playing a heck of a game down there.
He and Pat play great at linebacker.
And now they're going to burn a timeout here. Brock Lesnar smiling somewhere in the country after that tackle. As we'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Come on, keep it hot.
It's good! Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go, let's go! Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No, pull. High five.
Pizza, pizza.
Come on.
Pizza, pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back out of the timeout here. Bulldogs trailing the contest 14-10 here in the second quarter. Inside a minute to go until halftime, and
they moved.
Will be motion called against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that hurts right there on their end when you have that untimely penalty right there that's kind of costly for them. They still, they've still got 2 timeouts left, Mr. Ingram, and they are at third down here, third and now 11, I guess. But, again, that was a timely, costly penalty.
Now dropping back to pass. Plenty of time to throw, and a good job breaking that one up. And, again, we keep calling his name all night tonight here, as that's Brandon Fairley. Continue to play in a good game.
So they're bringing out.
Going to try a field goal?
They're going to try a field goal.
We just got a text message. You guys ever heard of Bad Street, USA?
That's where Mr. Ingram lives.
No.
Well, that's where he used to live. My buddy Jackie Caldwell, who's now living out in Alabama, he is the OG from Bad Street, USA. Checking in with the Roll Tribe. Got a niece on the homecoming court that he'll be watching at halftime. This is a field goal coming up here for the Bulldogs. It's got plenty of leg, and it is just wide.
He had plenty of leg on it, though. You said that.
Yeah, the Indians dodge a big-time bullet there.
47-yard field goal.
That was
no good.
Was that 47-yard attempt?
I don't know. Mr. Ingram didn't.
He
wasn't figuring it up for me.
I did not figure it up.
I got lost.
He was trying to figure out who his former neighbor was from Bad Street, USA.
It was 42 yards. 41 yard.
He was listening to the conversation on the field.
So with
41-yard field goal, no good.
41 seconds to go now until halftime. ICC with a 14-10 lead. We do invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show, as we'll have the homecoming court presentation coming your way. As it's going to be a handoff to Watts, and ICC looks like they're going to be content to take this 14-10 lead into the break.
Don't blame them. I think that's the right call.
No gain on the play.
Gain of 1 be a second down and 9 situation here for the Indians, taking their time getting set up here. Don't really have to snap the ball.
Yeah, they don't have to snap it.
As Green drops back.
They did.
And they are going to snap it. He's looking to throw. He's going to dial up over the middle. Got a man open. This is Davis. Davis to the 40, to the 30. He's going to be ran out of bounds.
Still got 5.8 seconds left. What that shows what I know, and you didn't tell me because you didn't hear it down there. You were supposed to have heard that.
They did that last week. They tried to lull the defense sleep, said we're just going to sit on it. Then they opened it up. Great play by the Indians.
That's a great play call.
I mean, this is too far for field goal. You throw the ball in the end zone on this play. You just Hail Mary, try it. That's all you can do.
Oh, yeah.
So 5.8 seconds to go here. ICC trying to see if they can put some more points on the board just before half. It's going to be out to Sangren. He's going to get out of bounds with 2-8. Now we'll see if ICC might try a field goal here.
Where's the ball? 25, that's 26, 40. That's a 43-yard attempt.
And we'll see if Coach Cannon's going to take a timeout or if they're going to.
It's 43 yards from there.
And they're talking it over here.
Might as well take a timeout.
I think he's going to take the timeout.
We got 2. Use 1.
Well, I don't know. Still got 14 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, and they're going to take the timeout.
Yeah, he's taking the timeout.
And we'll keep it here real quick, guys. And with 2.8 seconds to go, decision-making time for ICC. It's going to be a long kick.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what the leg is like on either one of our kickers, whether they're in their distance or not. But personally, if they think there's a shot, I'd kick it.
I think Price Nixon is going to try a 43-yarder.
I think if they think there is a shot, they try to kick it. Now, again, if there is 0 shot for either one of them, then they need to call you down there because you've got the leg that can make it, Mr.
I don't believe I can make a 15-yarder.
I got faith in you, Mr. Jim. The one thing I don't have faith in you anymore is let me know when people's birthdays are.
I'm going to try to do better.
We do have 2.8 seconds to go here. Remind you to stay tuned at halftime.
Yep.
And they are going to go for it here.
We'll kick it.
Kick a field goal.
Yep, it's going to be Nixon's trotting onto the field.
43-yarder.
Green is going to be set to hole here. And so this is going to be a big-time situation coming up here.
Yeah.
See where they're going to mark it at. It's going to be a 43-yard attempt. Holmes is playing a couple of guys back just in case they try to fake this one. Now the Bulldogs want to take a timeout of their own here.
Yeah, line now, this is important for the O-line here is to, again, we got to give, and got to have a good snap, but we also got to give plenty of time, enough time to at least get this kickoff and get enough foot in it to where we're not running into an issue down here to where they're fielding this kick if it does happen to come up short.
So Holmes takes the timeout trying to maybe make Price Nixon think about it a little bit more here in this situation.
What is that, the old Auburn-Alabama game? You think of that?
Just timeout. I'm glad they made the rules where you can't do that.
And then Auburn returned it 101 yards to win the game.
Yeah, that darn short field goal.
What became known as the kick six.
Yep.
As we're still awaiting here as Holmes breaks the huddle. ICC, see if they're going to change their mind. Nope. Nixon staying out there for the Indians. And, guys, this is a big one, too, because it would put the Indians up a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. And they get the ball.
And so they are going to spot it at the 33, so it will be a 43-yard attempt here from Nixon. So awaiting the snap. Holmes is dropping a couple of guys back just in case it's a fake. The kick is up. It's end over end. He's going to pull it. And had plenty of leg, just left. And that'll do it. 14-10 is your score here at halftime. Before we take a break, guys, give me your thoughts on the first half.
I mean, we said it. I mean, Holmes dominated there for a while and we were able to provide a spark in the offense when we got that long pass play and touchdown there to Sandgren. Defensively, we picked back up. I mean, we've made some adjustments. Apparently, again, it was important, as I said, that we get in the backfield. We put pressure on the quarterback. Guess what? We started doing that, and some things happened.
No doubt. And Brad's right. A quarter and a half, they dominated the ball game. Then we came up with a big offensive play. The momentum changed. 14-10. I like where we stand right now. Good rally by the Indians the last half of this second quarter.
14-10 is your score. Remind you to stay tuned as we'll have the homecoming festivities coming your way here shortly. Part of the Little Caesars halftime report. Indians lead at 14-10 here at the break. Back with more right after this.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Come on, keep it hot.
It's good. Pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go.
Pizza.
Pizza. No, pull. High five.
Pizza.
Come on.
Pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Over 100 crispy Old World pepperoni. Cheesy crust edge.
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts.
But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Fancy comes from here. 'Cause if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today.
Yeah! Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperoni.
Pizza.
And welcome back as we take you to the field now. ICC leading 14-10. Homecoming here at ICC. Please enjoy this presentation of the ICC Homecoming Court.
presenting the 2022 Homecoming Court at Itawamba Community College. Fulton campus freshman maid Delasia Cousins of Tupelo. Delasia is a 2022 graduate of Shannon High School, where her activities included student council, library club, and volleyball. She is majoring in pre-dentistry at ICC, where she is a member of Communication Chiefs. She plans to graduate from the University of Mississippi, work in a dentist's office, and ultimately open her own dental practice. Delasia's other activities are gospel choir, youth group at Verona Church of Christ, and she is an employee at UPS. She is the daughter of Natasha Sims and Ronnie Washington. Delasia is escorted by her brother. Our Fulton campus freshman maid, Delasia Cousins, and her brother, Xavier McFarland. Fulton campus freshman maid, Riley Ray of Amory. Riley is majoring in nursing at ICC, where she is a member of the Fashion Tribe and a library student worker. After ICC, she plans to transfer to MUW to obtain a degree in nursing. The daughter of Jimmy Ann Ray and Chad Ray, Riley is a 2022 graduate of Amory High School, where among other honors and activities, she was most beautiful. Her other activities include the Amory Church of Christ and Amory Food Pantry. Her escort is her father. Our Fulton campus freshman maid, Riley Ray, and her dad, Chad Ray. Tupelo campus freshman maid, Claire Caldwell of Algoma. Claire is majoring in accounting at ICC, and she plans to transfer to Mississippi State University to ultimately obtain the master's degree in accounting. She is a member of the Indian delegation and Phi Theta Kappa. Claire is a 2022 graduate of South Pontotoc High School, where she was salutatorian and both freshman and senior homecoming maid. Claire's other activities include member of Algoma Baptist Church and a former member of the Pontotoc Juniorettes. She is the daughter of Tommy and Jennifer Caldwell, and Claire is being escorted by her father. Our Tupelo campus freshman maid, Claire Caldwell, and her dad, Tommy Caldwell. Tupelo campus freshman maid, Madison White of Saltillo. A 2022 graduate of Saltillo High School, Madison is majoring in business and marketing communication at Itawamba Community College. After ICC, she plans to transfer to the University of Mississippi Tupelo campus. Her goal is to pursue a career in sports photography and open her own studio. At ICC, Madison is a member of the Indian delegation, Fashion Tribe, Student Government Association at-large representative, and social media ambassador. Her other memberships include Faith Baptist Church and the United States Powerlifting Association. At Saltillo High School, Madison was captain of the powerlifting and archery teams and editor of the yearbook. She is the daughter of Christy and Craig White. Madison's escort is her father. Our Tupelo campus freshman maid, Madison White, and her dad, Craig White. Fulton campus sophomore maid, Emma Grace Allen of Fulton. Emma Grace is majoring in biology at ICC, where her activities and honors include Indian delegation president, orientation leader, Phi Theta Kappa, Baptist Student Union lead team, the Wesley Foundation, Fashion Tribe, Honors College, STEM Club, Science Club, 2021 resident assistant, and homecoming freshman maid. She is a 2021 graduate of Itawamba Agricultural High School, where among her activities were student council, Mu Alpha Theta, cheer, and sophomore homecoming maid. She plans to transfer to Mississippi State University and subsequently pursue a career in optometry. Emma Grace attends Bethel Baptist Church, where she is involved with college ministry and children's church. She also works at Square Gift Company. Her parents are Dr. J. and Belinda Allen. Emma Grace's escort is her father. Our Fulton campus sophomore maid, Emma Grace Allen, and her dad, Dr. J. Allen. Fulton campus sophomore maid Emily Pate of Fulton. Emily is a 2021 graduate of Itawamba Agricultural High School, where among her activities were yearbook co-editor and Diamond Girl. She is majoring in speech pathology at ICC and plans to transfer to MUW to pursue the master's degree in speech pathology to work with the elderly. Emily's activities at ICC include Magnolia Hall resident assistant, Fashion Tribe model, Baptist Student Union, and former Indian delegate. She attends the Orchard Church in Tupelo, where she serves as a nursery volunteer. Emily is the daughter of Grant and Melissa Pate, and she is escorted by her father. Our Fulton campus sophomore maid, Emily Pate, and her dad, Grant Pate. Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Mary Morgan Lyle of Tupelo. Mary Morgan is a 2021 graduate of Moorville High School, where her activities included student council, Beta Club, Herd Club president, cheerleading team captain, Diamond Girl, class favorite, and football queen. She is majoring in surgical technology at ICC. She will graduate in July, work in the field to gain experience to eventually become a travel surgical technologist. At ICC, Mary Morgan is a member of Phi Theta Kappa and former member of the Fashion Tribe. She is a member of the East Main Church of Christ Youth Group, and Mary Morgan was also Miss Teen Mississippi for 2020. She is the daughter of Greg and Tracy Lyle. Mary Morgan is being escorted by her father. Our Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Mary Morgan Lyle, and her dad, Greg Lyle. Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Chloe Minnick of Nettleton. Chloe is majoring in elementary education at ICC, where her activities and honors include member of Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta, and 2022 Most Beautiful Top 10. She plans to transfer to MUW to pursue a bachelor's degree in elementary education with a concentration in English and social studies. The daughter of Shane and Stacy Minnick, she is a 2021 graduate of Nettleton High School. Her activities included SGA Treasurer, Varsity Cheerleader, Beta Club, Mu Alpha Theta, Mississippi Scholars, and Junior Civitans. Chloe is a member of Crosspoint Fellowship Church. She is being escorted by her father. Our Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Chloe Minnick, and her dad, Shane Minnick. The 2022 Homecoming Queen, Anna Caitlin Maldonado of Nettleton. Anna is majoring in exercise science at ICC, where her activities and honors include student athletic trainer, orientation leader, Fashion Tribe recruiting executive, vice president of the Student Activities Board, Baptist Student Union, and Wesley Foundation. She plans to further her education at the University of Mississippi to earn the bachelor's degree in exercise science and then master's degree in athletic training to eventually work in a professional league or Southeastern Conference college. Anna is a 2021 graduate of Nettleton High School. Her other activities include Crosspoint Church of Nettleton, where she works in children's church, and she's an employee of Driscoll's Fish and Steak. She is the daughter of Vanessa and Ray Maldonado, and Anna is escorted by her father. Your 2022 Homecoming Queen, Anna Caitlin Maldonado, and her father, Ray Maldonado. ICC's President, Dr. Jay Allen, will present Anna's crown. Emery Reinhard of Mantachi, Fulton Campus Student Government Association President, and Jay Salters of Tupelo, Tupelo Campus Student Government Association President, will assist in the presentation. Congratulations to the 2022 Homecoming Court at Itawamba Community College.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Come on, keep it hot.
It's good. Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go, let's go.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No, pull. High five.
Pizza, pizza.
Come on.
Pizza, pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Over 100 crispy old world pepperoni.
Cheesy crust edge.
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts.
But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Fancy comes from here. Cause if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today. Yeah! Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperoni.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we await the start of the halftime show here from the ICC All-American Band. 14-10, ICC with the lead here at the break. We do have a couple of scoreboard updates for you throughout the league, and you want to keep an ear on some of these. Northeast and East Central, Northeast leading 20-13 at the half. Colin leading Gulf Coast 21-10 at halftime. East Mississippi and Coahoma tied at 6 at the end of the first quarter. Northwest and Delta, Northwest leading 10-7 early in the second quarter. The Rangers just fumbled, and the Trojans have the ball deep in their own territory. So business is picking up here on a crazy Thursday night. Let's take you to the field for the presentation here at halftime of the ICC All-American Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2022 ICC All-American Marching Band. We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, Seasons. We open our program this evening with the 1935 George Gershwin aria, Summertime, from the opera Porgy and Bess. And now, the ICC All-American Band. And now we present the 1978 Earth, Wind & Fire hit, September, featuring our Indianette dancers. Our program continues with the 1987 Bengals cover single, Hazy Shade of Winter, featuring our percussion section. We close tonight's performance with music from the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz, entitled Over the Rainbow. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 ICC All-American Marching Band. Let's hear it one more time for the ICC All-American Marching Band. Drum majors for the ICC All-American Band are Alex Hidalgo of Manatee, Mallory Dabbs of Nettleton, Lindy Montz of Morville, Taylor Brown of Amory, and Zeta Patterson of Itawamba. Color guard captains are Hillary Little of Collierville, Tennessee, and Aaron Dancy of Aberdeen. Indian head instructor is Mandy Eaton. The ICC All-American Marching Band is under the direction of Chrissy Colburn, Brandon Eaton, Eric Simmons, and Ryan Todd. Thank you and good evening.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Come on, keep it hot.
It's good! Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go, let's go.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No, pull. High five.
Pizza, pizza.
Come on.
Pizza, pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Tribe! This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Holmes, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Come on, keep it hot.
It's good! Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go, let's go.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No, pull, high five.
Pizza, pizza.
Come on.
Pizza, pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with the Fanceroni Pepperoni, with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for the third quarter of play here. ICC leading at 14-10. And, guys, we talked about it just before halftime, and we'll talk about it again here. Big point for ICC. They get the ball to start the second half here. They lead at 14-10. Would love to see us be able to build on this lead.
No doubt about it, Adam. You know, we got the momentum midpoint of the second quarter. As Brad mentioned, we got the 14 points there. At the end of the second quarter, 14-10 lead. Need to take advantage of getting the ball here early in the third period.
This First American National Bank kickoff is going to be taken at the goal line, as this is Davis going to try to get to the outside. Got some block, and just one guy left to tackle him, or he's taking that one to the house, and Holmes gets a big-time stop there.
Yeah, he was almost in that fifth speed of burst right there, shifting up to fifth, and like you say, a guy stepped in there and was able to make the tackle. So ICC's getting the ball, look like on the 26 now on our own 26, Mr. Ingram.
Yes, sir, and need to take advantage. Pretty good field position. We got a 14-10 lead. Just kicked off starting the third period.
This first down being brought to you by Davis Ford right here in Fulton. Two receivers on both sides of the football. Green still your quarterback. Looks like they're going to bring pressure off the corner, and that's where the Indians run towards. And another nice open field tackle there by the Bulldogs. If he doesn't make that play, that turns into a big gain.
It definitely does. We were able to avert one of the guys that was bringing pressure, but the other guy stepped out there and made a tackle.
No gain on the play, so it'll be a second down and 10 situation here for the Indians. Clock is rolling inside 14.5 to go here in the third quarter. Guys, what a outstanding presentation of our homecoming court, but the ICC All-American Band not disappointing as they showed out at halftime.
As always, great halftime show by our homecoming court, our band. Just a great day today, Brad.
What a great catch over there, too, on the sidelines. He did call it a catch.
Yeah, that was Smith's first catch of the evening.
He's been quiet tonight.
Yeah, he has. And he took out somebody on the sideline for Holmes, but like he was able to pop up maybe the ball boy across the way. So it's going to be a third down and a long four situation here for the Indians. Three receivers here on the near side of the field. You've got one up top by himself. Green, your quarterback, and running back to his right. Pressure coming. And he's going to go over the middle. Is tipped and just couldn't reel that one in because Smith, and I tell you what, Smith, yes, was open, but I think you maybe would have liked to see him look one more over to Watts on that wheel route as he was wide open.
That's where I was going with it.
So a good job by the Bulldogs to force the Indians into a punting situation here on their opening drive of the second half. 14-10, this ball game has been back and forth throughout the first half. Momentum switches throughout. And this is going to be a Little Caesars punt coming up here for the Indians. Snaps coming and pressure applied, but they didn't get to it. It's going to hit and roll backwards, and we down by the Indians. So, guys, the Indians couldn't get anything going on their opening drive. The defense looked good in the second part, or I should say in the second quarter, but you got to think they've been on the field for so long in that first half. That offense has got to give them a little bit of breathing room next time they take the field.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they do, and, of course, defense got to come up big right here, and hopefully I know both teams probably went in at the half, made some adjustments, but again, we'll see what adjustments Holmes made, but the defense got to come up big.
Bulldogs sending a guy out wide. Now they're going to hand it off to the running back on the left side. The Indians were there, stack it up, and make the play. Gain of about 2 as they get the ball out to the 40.
Yeah, great job right there. They stacked it up, as you indicated. They did get a little small gain out of that through the forward progress, but, again, short gain.
So the Bulldogs quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Going to go that pass route out to the flats. ICC there, and
Pack, I think.
That's Pack. I hope he's okay.
Lowered his head on that time.
He's popping up, and he says, I'm good to go. Give me a little break. I know I got to go to the sideline for one play, and then I'm good.
God, you hear it all the time, and eventually that's going to have to be a rule change because the running back led with his head in that situation on the secondary. Not saying he did it intentionally, but if you're going to call on a defense, eventually you're going to have to start calling those type plays on the offense. Indians giving him that short check down route once again.
Great job. What a play.
as that was number 16 for the Indians, Milton, coming up and making the play, knocking them backwards, and a good job by that Indian defense to look like they're going to force Holmes now into a punting situation.
You know, we went 3 and out, and I believe they went 3 and out. So good
and,
job by our defense.
And right, and that's what I was talking about, Mr. Ingram, was keeping them in front of us. They were able to do that, and again, it wasn't about the hit that he made right there. It was he wrapped up.
So a punting situation here on 4th down and 8, coming up on 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. ICC leading this one 14-10. They bring pressure.
Blocked
again. And the Indians are going to scoop it up, and they're going to run this one forward. And the Indians come up with a big-time play.
2 tonight, Mr. Ingram.
Outstanding. Did you see who got that? I missed who blocked it. We had several guys back there.
That was number 19 for the Indians who came up with the block. James Scott and Ivy on the return, and that's just what the Indians needed there.
Special teams, we talked about it being important. Been very important tonight.
It's been extremely so far, and so far right now the special teams plays have leaned on Etowamba going our way. So again, now we've got to turn this into something.
So 1st down and 10 here, being brought to you by Davis Ford. Brooks is in the backfield. Green still your quarterback. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Ball is right about the 22-yard line. Green back to throw, throws it out, and somehow, some way, that one was reeled in that time by Smith.
Good job by Smith. It was good throw, good coverage, good catch.
Yeah, I mean, that's just one of those bang, bang. I mean, it's everything good on all ends. There was no really way that a defender could defend that because it was such a good catch.
So the ball now comes out to the 16-yard line. Where to be a 2nd down and a 4 situation. Same set here for the Indians. Green still your quarterback. Drops back, looking to throw. Plenty of time. Now wants to scramble. Looking around.
Wide open.
Across, and does he get it in? No. Man, just couldn't quite get enough arm on that one. But credit Smith adjusting to his quarterback. And Green that time just needed to eat his Wheaties this morning to throw that one in there.
Well, that's a tough pass. I mean, because, again, he's a right-handed quarterback. He's rolling out to his left, and he's got to stop with pressure that he's seeing. When he turns his body, Mr. Ingram, he sees that pressure coming right at him. He's got to make that throw, and, again, that's tough. It's tough. It's across the body. It's a tough pass.
Clock stops at 11:13. 14-10 is your score. 3rd down and 4 is the situation here for the Indians. Give us to Watts. He's going to follow the block of Brooks. Bounces off one man and goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians.
Great job of blocking there by Etowamba, and that's what we wanted to do on the opening drive. We're not able to do it. That's going to hopefully puts us up now by 10, hopefully here after the extra point 11.
No doubt. Good blocking by the offensive lineman. 16-yard run by Eric Watts.
Big-time play there as he just followed his fellow running back, Jamal Brooks, into the end zone, bounced off a would-be tackler, and we're awaiting the extra point here with the Indians leading 20-10. As this is Shane Lasher on to attempt to kick.
We're alternating again.
Low snap, bobbled for a second. Lasher able to get a foot into it. And it's good. 21-10, Indians with the lead. Let's take a break here from First American National Bank and be back with more right after this.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 11:07 to go here in the third quarter. ICC leading this one 21-10 after that 16-yard touchdown run by Watts. The kick was good. And guys, after falling behind 10-0, it's been all ICC.
Definitely. So far, Etowamba's come out good on the third quarter here to start the third quarter and done what we hoped they would do. Again, they went 3 and out early, but then was able to get the ball back, and now they put together a good, solid special teams play and got it in the end zone. So we've got to keep the momentum going.
Kick taken at the 3-yard line, returned out across the 25. Nice return there by the Bulldogs. And even 11 minutes ago here in the third quarter, ICC leading this one 21-10.
Adam, you mentioned we're up 21-10 in good points there. Brad, big plays and also the kicking game has been very important for us to make this run.
And so it'll be a first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. ICC's special teams has blocked 2 kicks tonight, as the Bulldogs now with it. Again, thinking about that short route, ICC hits the quarterback as he lets it go. And a nice job reeling that one in and getting the ball out. He's going to step out just before he gets to the 30-yard line, so it'll be out to the 29. And so only a gain of 1, and that's going to be one of those that Johnson's going to keep in the back of his head there, as he got tattooed right as he released that one.
I was going to say, it's great pressure on the backside right there. He didn't see it coming. It was on his backside with it being a right-handed quarterback. So, again, you're right. He'll remember that one.
Man in motion now going to the top of your screen. Dropping back to pass. The Indians nearly get a hand on it. It's going to be complete. Nice job on the juke move. Now getting to the outside and a solid pickup of about 8 on the play. So let's bring up a third down and short.
Yeah, we had him contained back here, Mr. Ingram, and there again, that's when we didn't do a good job of doing what I said do, and that's keep the ball in front of him.
Forced out of bounds by number 34, Jermaine Ray. Third down and 2 for the Bulldogs.
So third down and 2 situation here. Bulldogs with it, looking to go that check route. It's got a man, and just over the extended hands of the Indians. And breaks a tackle, breaks another one across the 50.
What a dangerous pass right there. Antonio Thompson jumped that one. Thought he had a chance at it. I even thought he had a chance at it, Mr. Ingram. I mean, because he was right there in between the ball and the receiver.
First down and 10.
So move the chains. It'll be a first down and 10 here.
So that's second down now. Had a short run there on a gain 1.
That was a great catch by the running back. Give Holmes credit. Ross made a great catch, broke 2 or 3 tackles, got the first down.
And they're going to throw this one across the way. It's just a foot race getting to the outside. He was able to reel that one in. So it's going to make it a third down and manageable situation here for the Bulldogs. They trail 21-10 here with 9:20 to go in the third quarter.
Third down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
So the Bulldogs, who were working at breakneck speed earlier, has kind of slowed down a little bit more. Has now the back to pass, looking to throw, plenty of time across the middle.
Picked off.
In and out of the hand of number 25 for the Indians. That was Elijah Wadley, and he'll love to have that one back, as that one just couldn't stay with him.
Adam, they're not even hesitating. It's 4th and 6. I think they're going for it on our 43-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 6. They're behind 21-10. 9 minutes left in the third period.
Big play right here by the defense.
Big time plays, you mentioned, Brad. 4th down and 6. Pressure coming off the edge. Picked up nicely by the Bulldogs. And they're going to throw it forward. Did he trap it, or are they going to say he caught it? No signal.
Incomplete, I think.
And they're going to say incomplete. Well, neither referee really caught it with authority that time. Kind of looked at each other, and they're like, no catch. And so a turnover on downs gives the ball back to the Indians. They lead 21-10 here, as we're with just under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Brad.
At halftime, I went down and got Mr. Ingram a birthday present from me and you, and it's a green banana.
I like it. It's a lot better color than the banana that was in my box earlier. It had been in there a few days.
Usually Brad, meets a stranger or finds something on the ground and brings it back to me. This time, he actually brought it up in a box. So it's a special day.
It's from the heart.
It's from the heart today.
Good green banana that'll last you a couple more weeks.
So breaking the action here is the referees are going to reset the play clock. 8:57 to go here, 21-10 in the third quarter. ICC with the lead and the football. Green steps up, reads the defense. Now it's going to try to pump fake it. It's going to have to hurry up. Gets it downfield, and that one nearly picked off by the Bulldogs. Dangerous play there, but falls to the turf. No harm done.
Yeah, Brooks missed a block out there, and that's just one of those occasions when you dropped your head. You're not doing textbook blocking. He dropped his head, and again, I know he's got the ball of steam coming at him, and I know it's easier said than done, but still, when you drop your head, it was easier for the guy to make a juke, and he got around him, and that put more pressure on Green.
Well, the Indians going to go with a huddle here, try to start working some of that clock, even though it stopped after that last incomplete pass. So it'll be a second down and 10. Pressure. Indians pick it up. Davis trying to get to the outside. He's got a lot of speed to the 50, 45, 40, and pushed out of bounds.
Great play call right there.
No doubt about it. That's where the guy blitzed from, was that cornerback. Carson Green knew he had an open receiver. Nobody on him, got the ball to the man. He outran everybody to the corner. Great play by our offense and our quarterback.
Of course, with Zay making that reception, want to say good luck to his brother, Quay, and the Ole Miss Rebels as they're heading up to Nashville this weekend. No, he's probably watching on up there getting ready for tomorrow's game. First down and 10 brought to you by Davis Ford. Green gets the snap, drops back, plenty of time to throw. Now scrambles out to the right side, loads up, drops it over the middle, and just in and out of the hands of Watts. Watts trying to see where he wanted to go before he caught it. And the pass falls incomplete, second down and 10.
I think, personally, myself then, Mr. Ingram, I think Green got a little, his feet got a little too happy with him. I think he should have stuck in the pocket right there.
Right.
He had good blocking, but he decided to roll out. Again, easier said than done from sitting up here, but I would have liked to have seen him drop back and stay in that pocket and make a good throw.
So second down and 10 now. Green with two receivers on both sides of the football. Watts to his left in the backfield. Slant route, that's going to be to Sangren. Sangren trying to try to fight the guy off, but instead will be ran out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. So it's going to be a third down and about 5 situation coming up here for the Indians.
So Lincoln Hill, 5-yard gain on the play.
So the Indians, again, they kind of speed things up at times, slow down at times, and working at a medium pace right now. As Green will look to the sideline. And it's going to be a dump off in the backfield. This is Watts, wide open, got one man to beat right here, and he gets tangled up and, is absolutely annihilated by the Holmes player, who comes up and tells the ICC crowd to shush.
I think Cannon was targeting on that.
And I think he had a pretty good call on that one as well. But what I like about Eric Watts, when he popped up, he made sure he pointed at it and said, hey, that's a first down.
And great blocking on that little screen pass.
Definitely was.
Great blocking by the Indians.
So the Indians go back to the same set here. Green looking to go out wide, and it's going to be reeled in by Sangren, and he hauls it in, gets the foot down, and a solid pickup of about 8 on the pass.
I like this methodical approach that we're doing on offense. There's no reason to be in any hurry. Now you're down to 6 minutes, under 7 minutes here. Again, no need to be in any hurry. The play clock's at 28. So good job here by Etowamba's offense.
Touchdown would be huge here, Brad. It'd be a 3-score lead.
So Green once again taking his time. A little confusion on that front line by Holmes. And ICC is going to have the jet sweep, little toss forward, and he's going to be speared at the 10-yard line. And it's going to be no gain on the play, so it'll be a third down and 2.
Yeah, third and very manageable here, and you could even say potentially 4-down territory if you want.
No gain on the play. Third down and 2.
And so it'll be a third down and 2 situation. The ball is at the 10-yard line here for the Indians. Go with a 2 running back set here for ICC. And it's going to be a give to Brooks. Brooks cuts it back up the middle, has the first down and then some. Nice strong run there by Jamal Brooks.
We're getting that push up front, Mr. Ingram, that we were not getting earlier with our O-line. So we're getting a little push. Now their defense has spent some time out there on the field.
They're getting tired. No doubt about it.
So it'll be first and goal here for the Indians. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. ICC 21, Holmes 10. So now ICC goes back to the huddle. John Bowen checking in with a roll try. As Green gets the snap, and it's going to be handed off to Watts. Watts is going to be hit and tattooed in the backfield.
Yeah, nothing there on that one. They read that very, very well. But, again, Watts pops up, does a good job, and facing here a second down.
So second down and goal. The ball moved back to the 11-yard line. Green, we're going to look to the sideline. We'll get a substitution in here for ICC. Brooks will head to the sideline. Checking in will be wide receiver Nick Fortune. Indians packing in 2 receivers tight on both sides of the football. Watts is your running back in the backfield. Fortune, they fake it to him. Now Green's going to roll out. He's going to throw across his body, back of the end zone, and had a man, just couldn't quite link up with him that time, and the pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure. I don't know if there was a miss, something there. Again, it was designed for him to roll out, but it took a while for people to develop to
Right,
get over there.
right.
When he first rolled out, nobody was there.
That's right. Nobody was there, and he didn't set his feet when he threw the ball.
No,
so
he
he
did
could
not.
not get a good throw off. It's a big play here. It's 3rd and goal with 11. Don't force anything here. You still got a field goal if you don't make it. Do not turn the ball over here.
Ooh, Green was not ready for the snap. Now it's going to be a jump ball, corner of the end zone, tipped around, and hold everything.
out
It's
of
going to be a
bounds?
scramble for it. Still a scramble for it. And they say intercepted by the Bulldogs. That interception reeled in that time by Talley, as it took a while for him to fight the ball free and eventually awards it to the Bulldogs, and a big stop there for Holmes.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, Mr. Ingham. That's the
We
one
didn't
thing
need a
you
turnover,
didn't
no.
want, because even a field goal would have put us up 2 touchdowns.
And so the turnover will give the ball back to the Bulldogs now, see if they can work with a little bit of momentum here.
You know, Brad, it wasn't a bad pass. It was man-on-man coverage. The ball was, he put it up high where both men could go for it, and their defensive player made a good play and wrestled the ball away from our offensive player. Give
First down
Holmes
and
credit.
10. They go
great.
for the screen, and the Indians read it, eat
Great
it up,
play.
and
Good job.
throw it down.
I like the enthusiasm I'm seeing from this defense, and I'm liking the majority of the time. I've only seen a couple of plays tonight, 2 or 3, where they didn't wrap. This guy, he got back there. I couldn't see it. There was such a pile down there. He made the tackle, but he wrapped up. At least he had a hold on him, Mr. Ingham.
No doubt.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 15. 4:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. ICC leading this one 21-10. We appreciate those tuned in here on the ICC Sports Network. Holmes, a little confusion on who to come in and who to come out of the game, making some substitutions. 10 seconds on the play clock.
You're going to have to hurry up.
Actually, they reset
the clock.
And so the Bulldogs, 2nd down and 15. Dropping back to pass. Has a man over the middle. Bobbled and couldn't catch it. Just threw it right behind him at his knees that time, and a big-time break for the Indians, as that one could have set up to be a big play.
Could have been. It was a bullet. I mean, it was not. It was a hard pass to catch. Low, very hard thrown ball. I think the quarterback was at fault on that one.
The pass falls incomplete. The clock will stop at 3:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be a 3rd down and 15 situation here for the Bulldogs. Possession down. Pressure over the middle by the Indians. This ball's
Great
popped up.
job.
And yes, good job there. That was number 22 for the Indians. Oliver coming in and laying the lick right as the ball got there and breaking up the pass.
And they've done that 2 or 3 times tonight, too. It's timing out that hit to where on those pass plays to where they're not able to make the catch. But you got to have good timing on it, and they've done so.
Good job by Phil Oliver, the linebacker. And we talk about the linebackers making good plays tonight, but it's also your front 3 are taking those blockers away where the linebackers can come up and make the tackle.
Absolutely.
They're cleaning it up for them, and linebackers taking advantage of it.
So a little Caesar's punt coming on here for the Bulldogs. They've had 2 blocked tonight. Indians bring a little bit of pressure. They got it away quickly that time. It's going to hit and roll. Davis is going to pick it up at the 45. Makes one man miss. Now lowers his head, bounces off another tackle. Gets out to the 30, to the 20, to the 10's. Got one man to beat, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians.
What a job. Now, he kicked it into 5th gear that time, Mr. Ingham.
No, that he can go.
Man, he can go, and I'm going to tell you, he fielded it. It's iffy to field that because it was taking, the football bounce right there the way it did. It was a very low punt. So that means, obviously, because he felt the pressure, they know they've had 2 blocked tonight. So it was a low punt, and that gave us time to field it, and their defenders weren't able to get down there in time to make any plays on it.
We've talked about special teams and kicking game, and it's been controlled by the Indians tonight.
Special teams.
A big-time kick return there.
Mr. Diffie was about 60. 55, thank you.
55-yard kick return, as now this will be Price Nixon on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-10, ICC with the lead. We'll take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, roll Trav!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-10 after that 55-yard punt return by Zay Davis, his second touchdown of the night. That punt return being brought to you by Little Caesars. As we get set for a First American National Bank kickoff here, 3:32 to go, and ICC has taken a 28-10 lead.
We can't put the brakes on. Mr.
No, you
Ingram.
can't. You can't. It can turn quickly. We saw that in the second quarter when it turned for us.
This kickoff is going to be a short kickoff, taken in right about the 14-yard line. Now the Bulldogs bounce it to the outside.
Holding.
Before a
That's what I'm
block,
saying.
and
That's holding.
Flag flies in, and the Indians eventually knock him down inside the 30-yard line. But, guys, you say you saw holding. We'll see if the officials agree with it.
I saw him holding pack down there.
And so we'll talk this one over in this situation. A homecoming night here in Fulton has been a great night so far for ICC, and they hope to cap it off with a victory here over the Holmes Bulldogs.
I think Dr. Allen threw that flag from the stands.
I'm telling you, another great throw by the official.
And that is going to be holding on the return team, so back them up 10 yards. And the Indians
special
teams again.
Kicking game has been unbelievably huge. Unbelievable.
I mean, Sean said it in his pregame.
He did,
and he knew it coming in from what he had already seen and what he had reviewed. And so Coach Cannon knew this. And again, he said it. They focused a lot on special teams this past week in preparing for Holmes.
3:23 to go here in the third quarter. ICC 28-10 lead over the Holmes Bulldogs. Bulldogs dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, and this one in and out of the hands of the receivers again. Guys, we see the adjustment. ICC saw, okay, we can't get pressure on the quarterback. Let's drop some extra guys back in coverage and see if we can eventually get one of those secondary type sacks.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a great job. That was great coverage right there. Even somebody had picked up, one of our guys, the linebackers, had picked up the back over here out into the flat out here, so did a great job.
Second down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. ICC bringing pressure off the end. Now the pass across the middle. In and out of the hands again. As that was a punishing hit there and didn't make a football move. Didn't fumble the football, but yeah, that was a big time hit there by the Indians.
This is good football tonight, guys. Anybody listening and watching this at home, I'm talking about this is, like I say, some big-time hits. This is just good football right here.
So third down and 10 now. Bulldogs coming from the sideline. Dropping back to pass, pressure over the middle. Makes one man miss, and there's a sack.
And there's that sack that you want right there, and that was – what was that?
I think that's Rush.
29.
Is that Rush?
Or is that Rogers?
Rogers. I'm sorry.
Rogers coming in and making the play. And a big-time play there for the Indians. That sack being brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam's Town Market is your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at Highway 371 North, or as I like to say, right there in the heart of Manatachee. Stop by, see Sam Ferris and the fine folks at Sam's Town Market. As a high snap on the Little Caesar punt, and get it away in a hurry and shanks it to the sideline.
Should have great field position.
Yep. And the Indians, once again, as you said, Jim, should have really good field position. Okay, I just don't understand this. And I know I brought this up in the Delta game. And I need Bobby Gerald to explain this to me. The ball hit at the 44 where it's marked 3 yards out of bounds. Mm-hmm. So that means the ball either A, got to the 44-yard line, took a 90-degree turn, and went out of bounds, or it should be marked back at least 3 more yards.
I'm going to agree with you, Adam. I think ball should be about at their 40.
I'm interrupting Bobby's class next week to get him to explain that to me. First down and 10 here, brought to you by Davis Ford. Indians with a 28-10 lead. It's going to be a handoff to Brooks, and the Bulldogs eat him up in the backfield.
He was still able to fight to at least get it back. It looks like he's going to have a loss of, 2 here?
They keep moving it back. Wow.
No, 3.
So this is going to be a loss of 3 on the play. This will be a second down and 13.
Maybe 4 now.
Second down and 13 for ICC.
That's 13.
Clock is rolling here inside 2 minutes ago in the third quarter.
Which is fine for Etowah.
Yes. Indians lead at 28-10 here. Indians will step out of division play next week when they host Hines. Green gets the snap. Plenty of time to throw. Chunks it downfield.
He's
Got
open.
Sangren in. Oh, they're going to say didn't interfere with that, but he sure enough changed the motion of the wide receiver. I guess they're going to say it was uncatchable or overthrown that time.
Yeah, he was open.
Yeah, it was one of those, if they threw the flag, I can see it. If they don't throw the flag, I can also see it. As it falls incomplete with 1:33 to go here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 13 for the Indians. Good crowd still sticking around here for homecoming night. The ICC All-American Band. Top notch as always. As Watts is in motion. That's where they want to go with the football. He's got a screen. Wide open now. He gets up the field to the 40 and a good breakdown coverage by Holmes. I thought that was going to turn into a big play, but number 26 for the Bulldogs, Justin Smith, showed a lot of great speed to the football.
Great block by Nick Fortune, our wide receivers. They opened up for a little while, got good yardage. Safe play here, guys. We're up 28-10. Punt the football, try to pin them deep.
I agree. Again, special teams play. Got to play smart special teams, and so I agree with you. Punt the football.
So another Little Caesars punt coming up here. This is going to be Bryce Nixon set to kick this one away. The Bulldogs dropping a return man back to about the 10. I believe that might be Davis. This one's going to be popped up, and the Indians going to rush downfield, see if they can get to it. No, they
nice
try to save it back in. Good hustle on the part of Josh Pack. Man, we've called his name a lot tonight. And, boy, he just could not quite get to that one quick enough to tip it back in and down it at the 1. So the ball will go back to the 20-yard line where the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was a great punt. Great job right there. Just took one of those bounces. But, again, good hustle on the special teams effort there by ICC as well as Josh Pack to get in there and try to pin them deeper.
2 receivers on both sides of the football. And they're going to pass out to the running back here, the Indians. Ready for it as he's going to get out to about the 25-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 5 on the play, and the Bulldogs wanting to hurry things up here.
Pack and Mosley on the tackle.
So the Bulldogs, once again, trying to speed things up. Looking for the slant route to the outside, just short-armed at that time, and the pass falls incomplete. Well, I say a good crowd is here. Then all of a sudden, as soon as I say that, the entire row sitting in front of us gets up and leaves.
Well, they knew they were giving away those free green bananas down there,
That's
and
true.
I mean they'll last you for 2 months. I mean, there's
No doubt
way.
about it.
Yeah, I mean they're good and green.
Handoff is going to be to the long running back in the backfield, and my goodness, he just battles his way forward and nearly enough for the first down. I think he's going to be about a yard shy, though.
I think they're going to go. They might go for it. We're going into 30 seconds left.
Well, they don't have to snap it. They don't have to snap it.
Let's see if they can get the Indians to jump here. No, they're going to go for it. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He has the first down and then some. And he is going to be hit hard as that will probably, nope, they're going to stop the clock. And
now it's running.
Now they're running. That should do it here for the third quarter. We'll see if they try to get another snap off here.
I think they might.
And they are. Gets snap off with 5 seconds. That pass is going to fall incomplete with 3.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter that will not end here.
We were so close.
We got to halftime around 8 o'clock, and it's 8:43 now. So 2nd down and 10 now here for the Bulldogs. Indians lead at 28-10. And a nice quick route, timing route complete, and it's going to be close for another first down.
We've got a little skirmish going on here.
Thrown late on the play. As we'll keep it here to sort this one out. A player from Holmes' helmet came off. And we'll see what the officials sort out here on the other end. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's take the timeout. We'll tell you what it is as we'll take the break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. To sort things out there as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play, it was a face mask penalty on the Indians that would be tacked on at the end of the run. So a big-time play there, as now they got to figure out where to set the football as we reverse the field here. And so just quite the interesting situation. Just a mess right here. Guys, your thoughts on the third quarter there for the Indians?
I thought it was a great third quarter for the Indians. Again, everything, I mean, we came out from the half needing that opening drive and didn't get it 3 and out, but ever since then, after that, it's been great. You know, we're up 18, so great job. We got to keep applying pressure.
Keep doing as you mentioned, Brad. It was 14-10 at half. We got 14 points. They got none in the third quarter. Kicking game, special teams has been huge.
So it'll be first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs, being brought to you by Davis Ford. Snaps high, bobbled. Going to have to hurry to get rid of it. He's wrapped up, but he's able to complete the pass. And a missed tackle and a nice play there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just out of his grasp there. Had a hand on him due to the high snap, and great play there on by the Holmes quarterback.
Fairley with another tackle in the game. Now it's going to be a handoff to the long running back in the backfield. He twists, turns, and is going to be knocked down right about the 12.
Handoff to number 10, Darian Townsend.
Nice carry there by Townsend. Looked like he was shot out of a rocket once he got past that line of scrimmage. And a big-time carry there, and they say, hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And the Indians, though, come in and make the play and stop him for a possible loss.
Good job by Brandon Fairley. Got the tackle.
Yeah, there again.
1 yard gain, 2nd and 9. The ball's at our 11-yard line. We just started the fourth quarter, Adam. 28-10, Indians up over the Bulldogs of Holmes.
Bulldogs coming back to the line of scrimmage now after getting the play from the sideline. 2 receivers on both sides of the football, running back to the left side of the quarterback. That's still Johnson in the game. He's going to drop back, goes to the running back out of the backfield. The Indians wait for him and knock him down at the 10.
Yeah, excellent job out there on the edge, making the tackle out there by the ICC secondary.
So the Bulldogs quickly back to the line of scrimmage here. You got to feel like this is 4-down territory here for Holmes. This is 3rd down and 7. The ball is at the 10. They can get the first down without getting the touchdown. They break with 15 seconds now on the play clock, so still plenty of time. Passes over the middle. No, nearly big man intercepted. As that was Jason Bush, the big man out of New Orleans, nearly picking that one off. So
bring up 4th down now.
And they're going to go for it, Brad. You're right. 4th and 7. The ball is at our 9. As Brad mentioned, they get a first down to 2. 4th and 7, big play.
They're going to go 5 wide in this situation, are the Bulldogs, and they're going to take a timeout on the field. Real quick, we do have an injury update, guys. As we were getting ready to conclude halftime, we saw there was a young lady in the band that was shaken up on the field and had to be carted off. Well, getting an update from Coach Andy Kirk on the sideline, who's been our sideline update guy this season, says that she is back with her crew in the band in the stands, so she is okay. So good news on that, because it didn't look good for a little while, but apparently she's okay, and glad to hear that young lady is back in the stands with her teammates.
I agree, and again, kudos to Ryan Todd and Eric Simmons, Christy Coburn, Brennan Eaton, all of those in the band, and the great job they did tonight, putting on a great halftime performance along with the great homecoming court we had at halftime.
No doubt about it. It's been a great day to be an Indian. And it looks like it's going to end a great day to be Indian if we can find a way to hold on to this lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I got to give my niece a shout out, Eva May, watching out there in Clarksdale. Eva, I hope you're having a fun night, giving mom and dad fits. Stay up late, eat all the candy this Halloween. So that's the reason why they don't let her stay with Uncle Gore. 13-17 to go here. Fourth down, and let's call it 7 for the Bulldogs. ICC leads at 28-10. Now they keep a running back in the backfield this time with Johnson. Pressure coming. Throw over the middle, and it's caught for the touchdown. That was just a beautiful route there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, ICC brought pressure, hoping that they would get pressure back there on the quarterback, like we have done a little bit tonight and been able to get back there. Great job of picking up that pressure, and then a great route that was run and great pass.
Give them credit. Good football play. They're trying to crawl back into this game. 28-16, extra point pending.
So waiting the kick here from the Bulldogs. Snap's a good one. The kick is up, and the Indians get close to it, but the kick is good. 28-17. Don't go anywhere, folks. Still a lot of time left to play in this one. 13-12 to go in the fourth. We'll take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back after that 9-yard touchdown pass by the Bulldogs. ICC with a 28-17 lead here. 13-12 to go in the contest as we get set for a First American National Bank kickoff here from the Bulldogs. ICC's got 2 back to return. Bulldogs boot this one away.
Good kick.
And it's going to take him into the end zone. He's going to bring it out a yard deep. Gets past one, bounces off another, and no, he's still up. Now they're going to say he stops his momentum. He never really went down, did Michael Mosley, as the officials blew it dead as he couldn't just break that toe hold, if you will. And so it'll be a first down and 10 here, brought to you by Davis Ford.
Good return right there, and almost had another hole there and would have been busted open a little bigger.
So the ball will be at the 24-yard line. We're to be first down and 10 here for the Indians. They lead at 28-17. Guys, you would like to see a long, methodical drive put on here by the Indians.
Definitely.
2 receivers on the far side of the field. Slant route is there. Makes one man miss. Now out to the 40, to the 45, and now pushed out just shy of the 50.
Yeah, great play right there. That's going to get us, like you say, just shy of the 50-yard line. Again, good field position for Etowamba. Again, I mean, there's no need to go away from the run here, Mr. Ingram.
No doubt. Keep the clock running.
That was Smith on the reception. Gets the ball out to the 48-yard line, where you can honk the horn and move the chains for another Davis Ford first down.
That was 22 yards on that pass.
So Green going to hand it off to Watts this time. He lowers his head, tries to bully his way out to the to the 50-yard line, and he does get there. So it'll be a gain of 2 on the run.
I like the play call right there. Again, melting some of this clock down. And like you say, Adam, that gets us to midfield here on the 50. So it's a second down now and 8.
Second down and 8, as Brad mentioned, coming up on 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC leading 28-17. Green, your quarterback, now getting Smith in motion. Low snap, able to pick it up off the ground. Plenty of time to throw here for Green. Now he's going to have to just do something with the football, and throws it away, and it's intercepted. Nobody around there for the Indians. And guys, we said it, crazy things can happen in this league. There's a flag down and an Indian down as well, as that was an interception that time, and we'll have to see what the flag is here, but a big-time play there for the Bulldogs.
I don't know if Carson Green thought we had a man in the corner over there. He either fell down or he misread it. Forced the pass, Brad, and it's an interception. Holmes has got the ball deep in our territory. I think it's a flag against Holmes after the interception, Adam. I believe what's happened.
Yes.
And it is going to be a personal foul against the Bulldogs, and a tough break there for those Holmes fans that are tuned in, but a big break for the Indians, as that's going to back them up after the play. But, yeah, that was just – I'm going to say Indians are lucky that one ended up into the end zone because there was nobody, and I mean nobody around for the Indians to even have a chance to break up that interception.
No doubt about it, but Holmes still has great field position. They got the ball at ICC's 37 with a first down.
So it'll be first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They're trying to fight their way back into this one. And, guys, a score here, and we've got a whole new ball game. Trying to go deep. Now they're going to set up the screen. Nobody there. Smart play just to drop that one off, but a very heads-up play. I got to give credit here, guys. That was Will Spain. He realized he got through a lot easier than he has all night, so he waited back and allowed took away the quarterback's only route that he was looking for in that screenplay.
You're right, Adam. Good job by Spain, because if he doesn't do that, the screen was set up for a long, long gain.
So second down and 10 now. Bulldogs trying to go one-on-one downfield, and is it caught?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Big time reel in there for the Bulldogs.
8-yard line.
So now they march it down to the 8, and the Indians defense is reeling right now as the Bulldogs marching down the field. Johnson trying to get the guys back into it here. It's going to be a handoff to the running back up the middle, and he's going to be down to the 3. So 11:06 and counting here. Bulldogs knocking on the door. The Indians with a 28-17 lead in the fourth quarter. Handoff once again. Ball's on the turf. I think the Indians have it.
We got it. He's got it.
And they do. Big time fumble recovery there for the Indians, as that was Antonio Thompson coming in with the fumble recovery.
Now, Carson Green better be thanking them.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
But also needs to be thinking about where we're located down here, and they've got us. Granted, it's good that Etowah has the ball, but we are now on our own 3-yard line.
Yeah. Well, I think that was also Thompson on the strip as well. But a big-time turnover there by the Bulldogs. That's one thing that's hurt them tonight, has been the turnovers. The ICC has won that battle so far. 10:54 to go in this one. ICC dodging a major bullet there. They're leading 28-17. Handoff. Watts. He is destroyed trying to get to that outside corner. Another strong hit there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you got to be careful here again. I mean, obviously, I think Holmes is thinking we're going to run it, trying to get room. But if we do drop back and throw it, we got to be careful.
Got to be very careful.
Can't make one of these errant passes.
And that play there, I know what we're trying to do is get outside, but that's east to west from your own 3-yard line, and it did not work.
Yeah, no gain on the play, so it'll be a second down and 10 situation as they shift Watts in the backfield. Now he's going to get to carry one again this time. Makes one man miss at the line of scrimmage. It's hit. Bounces off another. Now pops free somehow and spins forward. And what a big boy run there.
Yeah, got the first down.
Flag back there. Unbelievable.
Could be late flag coming in on the play there. And we'll see what they're going to call in this situation.
Woo!
Oh, a face mask on the defense and a –
that's a killer.
Man, that's tough for those Holmes Bulldogs fans across the way as the Indians catch. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. And by the way, not only was it a face mask, he didn't even get him down when he got the face mask. He broke the face mask penalty.
That's pushing him up to the 32, 33.
And this could be one of those statement-making drives here for the Indians. They started at the 3-yard line, now out to the 32 here with inside 10 minutes to play, and ICC leading this one 28-17. Green with 2 receivers over on the near side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and it's going to get out to about the 35-yard line, and That's got to be another
There
flag, and it
comes.
is.
I'm going to say that was after the whistle was blew, he blown, and he popped him in the back. Just keep moving.
Yeah, that's one of those, if you're Holmes coaches, you got to get that young man on the sideline and say, look, you cannot cost us those situations. We're still in this game, in a sense, as they're going to talk this one over here, and I don't know if there's a whole lot to talk about.
I don't think there is. You tell me, Mr. Ingram, you're down there, you can hear him.
No, I can't, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and we're going to be at midfield again with a first down.
And that was going to be whistled on Reed Pullum. And that's going to be his first of the evening, so one more and he'll
15-yard penalty
be out of there. So another 15-yard penalty moves the ball out to the 50-yard line here for the Indians, and that's going to be another first down brought to you by Davis Ford. So first down and 10, ball at midfield. Indians leading this one 28-17. And this will be a give to Watts. He's going to try to bounce to the outside, does so. Now gets the corner, and it's going to be slung out of bounds. And,
good run.
Yeah, big run there. Now
Another
there's
flag.
another flag coming in.
That's out of bounds right there. That's after the play. That's going to be a dead ball, isn't it?
We'll see what they're going to call here on that one.
Flag down at the end of the play.
It's a late flag.
Unless he's calling a face mask or something.
I would say it was late flag coming in
Late
on the play.
flag, but he was slung out of bounds.
They're going to talk this one over here. And
Sangren saying it's on them.
Man, if this is 3 straight unsportsmanlike penalties, that's just a tough pill to swallow for any coaching staff, especially one that you look at it, guys. If they score on that previous play instead of a fumble, we've got a 4-point ball game, but now ICC is marching this thing down the field thanks to their mistakes.
Right, and Adam, let's talk about this. We got the fumble recovery at the 3-yard line. If this is the third consecutive penalty, this is 45 yards penalty yardage for ICC in this drive.
It looks like this is going to be against the Bulldogs in this case, as they're still discussing it on the sidelines.
It's a dead ball.
And that one's going to be on number 9, Jarquez Ivy. That's going to be his first as well.
And we're giving credit to and saying the penalty yards that has gotten us down this far, but that was a good run.
It was a good run, no doubt about it.
So now the ball goes out to the 29-yard line. Hump the horn and move the chains. That's a Davis Ford first down. Visit DavisFordSales.com to experience the Davis Ford difference.
I don't go away from the run right here.
No.
Mr. Ingram.
Run some clock. We've got an 11-point lead with the ball in their territory.
And we got a pretty compact package out there right now, except for one out on the left.
Green, your quarterback. Watts in the backfield. They're going to drop back to throw. Pressure coming. Green's going to have to just fall forward, and he does.
Smart.
And we've got a player down on the far side of the field here for the Indians. And we'll take the injury timeout and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Holmes, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. It tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker, empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional, comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back out of that injury timeout. 8:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC leading 28-17, as that is number 5 for ICC. Shamar Sangren having to be helped to the sideline and not able to put a whole lot of pressure on his foot as he's walking towards the sideline. So hopefully he'll be okay, as that is a big shot to that Indian offense.
No doubt about it. We got some really good receivers. He's considered one of our best receivers, maybe our most dynamic player with the ball in his hands.
So it'll be second down and 15-16 here, as Green's going to try to get rid of this one, and a nice job by the Bulldogs to sniff that screen play out. Pass falls incomplete, and it's going to be a third down and 15 situation here. Actually, let's call it officially 16, because they do have to get it to the 19-yard line for the first down. 8:40 to go. This one's still in doubt. I'm going to have to say it, because there's still a lot of time to play, and the Bulldogs have the type of offense that can move the ball in a hurry. Green's going to look to the sideline here. Clock stopped with 8:40. Got 2 receivers here on the near side, one up top by himself, 2 running backs in the backfield. Now Brooks moves up to that H-back position. And Green looked like he was thinking about running, and a big-time play there by the Bulldogs defense. And now Green's down, as there was a sack in the backfield, and it's going to bring up a fourth down and really long way to go here, as Green was able to fight his way up in that situation, and the Bulldogs defense comes up with a stop.
Hey, I'm not sure what was going on right there. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what the play call was. It's not mine to make, but I have no idea.
It kind of looked like a quarterback draw there for a minute.
Yeah, but with his injury, you don't
need
think
to run
that. Call that play.
No, probably. Might have been a busted play.
That's what I was wondering.
Little Caesars punt here, and it's spiraling kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. And
good punt.
As that time, Nixon was hoping to be able to touch that one a little bit softer. Well, guys, 7:49 to go here. 28-17, ICC with the lead. And we said it, the Bulldogs have a quick strike ability offensively. The Indians have gotten 2 block kicks, forced some turnovers as well, and a big one forcing that fumble last on the previous drive they had. Can the ICC defense dig deep and find another play here deep in this contest? Bulldogs throw out to the flat. It's complete. He gets out of bounds. Solid pickup there on first down.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to dig deep. Like you say, it's time, you know. I mean, we're at 7 minutes and 40 ticking here, and so the defense has got to step up. They've been off the field a little bit, so hopefully they're good and fresh.
And again, they go to the slant route. It's incomplete that time, and that will stop the clock at 7:32. Well, one thing on every incomplete pass, Well, one, you want to move the ball, but on incomplete passes, it does stop the clock. The Bulldogs with 2 timeouts left in the contest. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 situation here for Holmes. Plenty of time to throw. Pass is complete. Good for the first down, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, right at the first down, just a little over. I think it made it to the 31-yard line of Etowamba. Holmes.
So fresh set of down here for the Bulldogs. They're quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Johnson dropping back to throw. Dials up's got a man looking long but too tall and out of bounds. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Pass incomplete. 2nd down and
7:11 to go now. Here in the 4th quarter, ICC 28, Holmes 17.
Brad, they've gone totally away from the run. I mean, they've got to score twice, 7-11 left in the game. They don't look like they're going to try to run the football.
They might try, unless they try to sneak one in if they see something, but I'm with you. They're going to have to try to throw here.
Receiver moving to the bottom of your screen. Plenty of time to throw. Now the quarterback steps up to avoid pressure. Going to be a jump ball downfield, tipped. And that time the receiver turned into defender, as that was almost picked off that time by Davis.
That's what I was fixing to say, because we were set up and ready to make the play, and their receiver was the defender there, because, too, talking about not running it, Mr. Ingram, their quarterback right then could have run.
No doubt about it. He had plenty of yardage to run.
So now it'll be 3rd down and 10. The ball is going to be at the 31-yard line here for the Bulldogs. They trail it 28-17. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the contest. Quarterback, plenty of protection. Now tries to go the under route, does so, and breaks the tackle, gets out, and it's going to be close.
They're going to give it to him.
Because he landed on the ICC defender when he was tackled. His butt landed on his chest, allowed him to slide forward, and that will move the chains, and another big-time pickup of a first down there by the Bulldogs. So Johnson completes the pass. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Does have a running back in the backfield with him. Slant route, and it is caught, and I tell you what, 3 might have heard those footsteps come because he fell. If not, he was about to get tackled.
He knew it too, so he hit the ground.
So a solid pickup there as the ball moves to the 46-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down. Let's call it 6 situation here for the Bulldogs. Johnson dropping back. Plenty of time to throw. Now lobs one up, and nobody there except an Indian, and tough break there, as I believe that was number 34 for ICC. Jermaine Ray just couldn't get his feet underneath him quick enough to hustle down the field and pick that one off, because if he does, and if he's got his wheels in front of him, he's taking it to the house.
Yeah, we just rotated in a new set of D-line.
I saw that.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 6 situation here for the Bulldogs. They trail at 28-17 with 6:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Johnson with 3 receivers on the far side. Loads up, got a man downfield, and it's caught. It's going to be a foot race, 5, and touchdown Bulldogs.
No, they marked it. He got in.
He got in.
What a pass, what a catch, what a play by the Bulldogs. We told you, folks, don't go anywhere, because when crazy things can happen, they tend to happen in the MACCC. A big-time touchdown pass, as that was.
I think they're going to go for 2 here.
I think it's to Ross, Johnson.
Yep, Ross on the reception.
How far did you get that, Adam? 62 or something?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Got a 2-point conversion coming again.
54.
54? Yeah,
54 on the touchdown. And they are going to go for 2 here. Yeah, I mean, you got to.
Yeah, got to get within 3.
Play clock is down to 3. They're going to take a timeout here. And they don't.
Get it off.
They did not
Called a
take the
game.
timeout. Or did they?
No, delay a game.
There's going to be a delay of game in this situation.
They'll still go for it.
Penalty for delay of game called against the Bulldogs.
So 6:05 to go here. Delay of game called on the Bulldogs here on this 2-point conversion. So the Bulldogs getting the play from the sideline. Now there's 10 seconds on the play clock. Still some confusion on the play. Now it's 5 seconds. And they just get it off with 1 second. Pressure coming from the Indians. Steps up. He's hit as he throws, but he makes the completion.
Great.
What a play.
Give him credit. Great pass, great catch. 28-25.
Two-point conversion is good. He was hit as he throws and was able to hold on to the football as he takes a big-time hit there. And it's 28-25 with 6:05 to go. What felt like a ball game that was in control by the Indians. My, oh my, with 6:05. You don't necessarily, guys, have to go for the onside kick here.
No.
The Bulldogs still have 2 timeouts left. This one, big time in doubt now.
You know, Brad, we scored the first 2 touchdowns third quarter. Now they've scored 2 in the fourth quarter. Brand new ball game.
Brand new ball game.
So there's 6:05 to go here. And it is a 3-point ball game, 28-25. Coach Sean Cannon said, don't be surprised if this game goes to about 10 o'clock tonight. And I think he was half-heartedly saying that, but he may be right. First American National Bank kickoff to the Indians is going to be taken at the 3-yard line. Trying to find a block, gets to the outside now, does Fortune, and he's going to be hit and stacked up at the 20, and that's where the Indians will have it, 1st and 10.
They get some first downs here now. Brad, we've got to give Holmes credit. They've had some kicking troubles. We ran a kickback off on them. We blocked 2 kicks. They didn't get their head down. They'd come back and made this a ball game.
Well, they definitely have.
Carson Green coming back onto the field at quarterback after struggling to get off the field after that previous play. So the Bulldogs, man, you think about it, they had all those personal foul penalties, able to dodge that bullet and get back down the field now, make it a 3-point contest. 6 minutes to play. Pass out to Fortune, tipped around, and did he catch it? No, he's going to say he was out of bounds. Well, if they say, hold on, they're going to talk this one over. Let's see if we can look at this one.
Maybe got 1 foot in.
They said a catch.
That's a catch.
That's going to be an early nominee for What a Play Wednesday for sure there. Let's look at this on the Little Caesars instant replay. Tip drill. Oh, yeah, he got a foot clearly in. Good job up top by Raphael Henry to be able to get the footage of that one. And a big-time pickup there. And only goes for 5 yards, but still, what a catch. Green gets the snap. Going to drop it off to Watts. Left him out to dry, but Watts able to fight forward and get that one out near the 30-yard line. And man, you can't leave your running back that high and dry. You got to get that pass down and a little bit out front of him to get some momentum forward. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Big-time play here for both ball clubs. As it's 28-25 here with 5:12.
Free play, go.
They're going to load up, chunk it downfield to Smith. Smith can't get to it.
First down, though, Indians.
Guys, man, the Bulldogs are going to look back at tonight, and penalties are going to be looming large if they end up not being able to get out of Fulton with a win tonight. And so that will move the chains to be a 1st down here for the Indians. This 1st down being brought to you by Davis Ford right here in Fulton.
First down, ICC.
So coming up on 5 minutes to play here in the contest, ICC 28, Holmes 25 here in the 4th quarter. Indians trying to hang on, see if they can pick up a homecoming victory here. And Green is going to hand off to Watts. Watts is going to power his way forward and gets only 1 on the carry.
They blitzed from that corner, and the running back ran into the blitz.
Sure did.
Only got 1 yard.
But the most important thing is the clock continues to run here.
The clock's running.
2nd down and 9, 4:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. ICC 28, Holmes 25. As the Indians taking their time, rightfully so, trying to eat up as much of this clock as they can. Play clock now down to 10 seconds. Green waiting. He's got Brooks to his left. They bring the pressure. And the pass is in and out of the hands of Smith as he was tattooed by the Bulldogs to break that one up and to stop the clock with 4:18 to go here.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 13, Azaria Smith.
So to bring up a 3rd down and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9 for ICC.
Remind you, we'll have soccer here tomorrow as nationally ranked Jones coming into town. It'll be on the Red Channel. 1 o'clock will be that First American National Bank opening kick for the women's game. Diffie, who has the MACCC plan on the Dish Network, will be tuned in for sure. Pass over the middle, wide open to Davis. Davis makes one man miss.
He's gone.
Misses another one.
He's got it.
It's gone. Foot race. 10-5 touchdown Indians.
He turned it on. Woo!
That kid is quicker than Walt Flanagan's dog, and he proved it there as he takes that one to the house. And that was a big-time answer for the Indians. What a juke move right there, man. That one move set it up, and he takes it to the house there in a big-time catch and run. As that one, well, I want to say might put it on ice, but there's still a lot to play here. So 4:05 to go, waiting the extra point. Call it a 65-yard touchdown pass. Snaps back, the kick is up, it's low and good. Big time answer there. ICC takes a 35-25 lead here, 4:05 to play. Let's take a break here. Word from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
Through this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A 65-yard touchdown catch and run. Green to Davis, his third touchdown of the night, his second touchdown receiving the ball. He also had a punt return for a touchdown. And I'll tell you what, Zay following in the shoes of his brother Quay, who's now at Ole Miss, and he might make a phone call tonight saying, hey, kind of showed you up a little bit, big brother.
No doubt about it.
So 4:05 as we get set here for this First American National Bank kickoff. A low kick is going to be taken at about the 11-yard line. Holmes breaks it to the outside, cuts back up the middle, but the Indians are there to knock him down shy of the 35.
Good coverage downfield down there. So got 3 minutes, 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and ICC up 10, 35-25.
We invite you to stay tuned at the conclusion of this game as we'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report. Hopefully have a conversation with a victorious Coach Sean Cannon at the end of the night. A lot of people saying Gore is 10-point lead, 3:57 to play. I'm telling y'all, this league is crazy. Anything can happen. It can, and it will happen in this league. Bulldogs, quick pass out. Indians there. They're going to give them those little short routes. They're going to let you dink and dunk your way down the field as long as you come up and make that quick tackle like that there, gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, great coverage right there. Good job of tackling by ICC defense. So 2nd down, as you said, and 7.
Bulldogs quickly back to the line. Pressure coming. Picked up nicely there by the Bulldogs. Now Johnson wants to get out and run. He's going to head to the sideline. He'll get out of bounds. It'll break up a 3rd down and short situation.
Quarterback keeper by number 9.
Smart play by Johnson. Trying to stop the clock. Clock didn't stop. Clock does not stop.
42-yard line. 3rd down and 2.
Still running right now.
He's still running. I thought he went out of bounds. Well, it doesn't matter to me. Huh? Hey.
It's still running, Mr. Ingram.
That's good.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Clock's still running.
Clock's still running.
3rd down and 2 as the pass is incomplete. So
Clock's going to stop now.
Yeah, it usually would stop if you ran out of bounds, too, I think. But someone else didn't stop it. That's fine. I'm not the referee.
You're not. That's true.
Here it is, 4th and 2. This could be play of the game.
4th and 2.
So big-time play coming up here for the Indians defense as well as the offense of the Bulldogs, trying to keep this drive alive. 4th down and 2. Man in motion to the top of your screen here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Johnson tucks, runs, and the Indians stack him up. And they're still letting it go an awful long time, but the Indians make the stop, no gain.
No gain, they got him.
Quarterback Nigel Johnson stopped for no gain on the play.
Well, Johnson that time just couldn't quite power his way forward, and the Indians defense come up with a big stop there. There'll be a 1st down for the Indians.
Run the football, make them use their 2 timeouts in the game.
Exactly.
So the ball is going to be spotted at the 42-yard line here for the Indians. 3 minutes to play in the contest. ICC leads at 35-25. Guys, I know we talked about special teams. We also got to talk about the defense at the end of the night as well. They've come up with some pretty clutch plays to help the Indians be able to hold on to this 10-point advantage so far.
No doubt about it, Adam. Some special plays here in the second half by the defense.
The Indians rush to the line after taking some time on the sidelines. Handoff is going to be to Watts. He goes forward for a gain of 1. And the Bulldogs is going to burn a timeout here, I do believe.
Gain of a yard on the play.
It'll be a second down and 9 situation. It is going to be a timeout taken here by Holmes. Let's keep it here, guys, and kind of build on that point we were just talking about. We talked about the special teams, 2 block kicks, punt return for a touchdown. That defense has stepped up big when the Indians need them tonight as well.
Yeah, most definitely. They have. I mean, again, we take away the first quarter when we got beat up and down the field, but otherwise where they were dominating it. But then since then, the adjustments that we made, sure, that we have given up some big plays. We just gave up a big play when they scored this last touchdown that they did. Gave up a huge play, the defense did. I'm sure Coach Cannon, there's going to be some things that he is not satisfied with this defense. Overall, is he going to be satisfied? If this holds true, absolutely. He's going to hold true to this because, again, like you say, special teams and defense have been big.
Have been big, and some big offensive plays also. We're down 10-0, midway point of the second quarter, hadn't showed anything on offense. Then we hit that long pass, 75 yards to Sandgren, and it just started the momentum there. We've had some big plays on offense.
Most definitely.
Well, they add 5 more seconds to the clock, 2:55 to go now in the contest. ICC leading this one 35-25. Remind you, we'll be back home next Thursday as we host Hines. That'll be a Davis Ford pregame show coming your way at 6. That First American National Bank opening kickoff is scheduled for 6:30. So second down and 9 now as Brooks has come into the ball game here for the Indians. And it's going to be a keeper here by Green, and Green's going to try to get to the outside, and he is tripped up right about the 40-yard line. And another timeout taken there. And they're actually, where are they marking the football? They are going to mark it back to the original line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. No, now they move it up. Referees can't really make up their mind.
Did
so
they
what
burn
was,
that timeout?
No, yep.
Holmes helped us there. He's going out of bounds. They get ready to stop the clock, and he tackles them in bounds, and they have to use their final timeout.
Well, they don't stop the clock when they run out of bounds.
They had during this game, but they usually they do. But it must be a new rule.
We can run it wherever we want to.
Just run it,
don't
whatever.
stop the clock.
That's right.
Well, what was a no gain now turns into a gain of 2. That's a very favorable mark there for the Indians as he did not cross the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39 with 2:46 to play here. Homecoming in Fulton. It's been a fun week. It's been a great evening, and the Indians trying to cap it off with a win here. We do want to say congratulations to our 2022 homecoming queen, Anna Maldonado, and all the rest of the court. We got Michael Upton up here with us, who has been in charge of things, and Jim, you can speak on this a whole lot more. But it's been a great week to celebrate ICC.
Been a great week and a great day today. Michael did the presentations today for our Alumnus of the Year and Athletic Hall of Fame, and Donnie Bell. Michael did an outstanding job. We had a great time, great crowd today, and it was a fun time to be an Indian, and we're ending it the right way.
So it's going to be a third down and let's call it 7 situation now here for ICC. Green, your quarterback. 3 receivers here on the near side. You've got a little toss forward
Stay
to
in
Davis.
bounds.
Davis is going to just run forward, and as you said, Jim, just stay in bounds.
Well, they don't stop the clock anyway.
No,
Yeah.
they don't even stop the clock during timeouts.
And it's going to be a 4th down and
37-yard line.
6.
4th down and 5 for ICC.
Call it 5. I like what Sam says there. 4th down and 5. And
You milk
imagine
this
to see,
about 2 minutes, Adam. According to the play clock, you're going to get close. And if they punt it, which I would suppose they're going to do, you can call a timeout if you want to get it down to 2 minutes.
I imagine that's probably what they're going to do. ICC not really hustling out to the ball right now.
Adam, let me say this. We're talking about today. It's been a great day. I have to mention also, not only did Michael do a great job today, but Tilda Bouchelon in our area does a great job also.
Absolutely. As ICC is going to burn that timeout, let's take it with them and be back with more.
They took the delay of game out.
Oh, no, they took the delay of game. Okay,
Saw
man.
it.
Just
It's
a little
okay.
bit more room
There you go.
for that punt. as the clock runs down to 1:58 now before the Indians will punt this one away.
Which that gave them the full 2, so, well, my math wasn't right on that anyway, so I don't know. Anyway,
So
it's under 2 now.
So awaiting this Little Caesars punt. Good snap from Cannon. The kick is away. High arching kick, angled towards the sideline, and
very high.
And it's going to be taken at the 8-yard line by the Bulldogs, and he's going to come out to the 20.
What a punt. That was a good punt.
Great punt.
Excellent.
And so now the Bulldogs will have it with a minute and 46 seconds left in this one.
No timeouts.
That's the big part there. No timeouts.
No timeouts.
And ICC leading 35-25.
Keep everything in front of you. Let them have the short passes.
Let them have
Keep them in bounds.
I would expect to see Coach Cannon dropping people back here. Now, you're still going to rush 3, but you're going to see them, I would think, dropping back more in the zone coverage to keep everything in front of them.
Johnson loads up and throws this one across the middle. Short-armed at that time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And we'll stop the clock at 1:41. So 2nd down and 10 now here for the Bulldogs.
I mean, you don't want to go to a total prevent defense. That's not what you want to run. I don't think that's what he's doing. But there again, you're dropping back far enough to where you're keeping everything in front of you. You can't give up the deep pass, though.
Johnson, still your quarterback, does have him running back to his right. Now they pass out to the 30-yard line where it's going to be caught and knocked out of bounds. They will stop the clock there, Mr. Jim, with 1:36 to go.
That was just for you.
So it'll be a 3rd down and let's call it 2 situation here for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
Indians trying to hold on tight here to pick up the win on homecoming. Pass out to the flat to the running back. It has the 1st down. And he will head out of bounds, and that will move the chains with the Davis Ford 1st down.
1st down yardage on the play for Holmes.
Well, through the Indians, you don't mind them nickel and diming it right now. You just don't want to give up the long ball, as you figure they might try to do what they did earlier, lull us to sleep and then just load up and chunk one deep.
That's where you got to be careful, but that's where, again, you're hopefully dropping your guys back in zone enough to where you're covering those areas, and you got those 2 cover deeps back here. And now he's going deep, and that could be intercepted.
And just in and out of the hands.
Should have been intercepted.
Of number 34 for ICC. That's Ray. 2nd time tonight that Ray has had a chance at an interception. I will say he did have his own teammate that kind of ducked low and looked like he was going to go for that spear on him. So he might have had that kind of thought in his head. So a break there for the Bulldogs. 1:23 to go here. And 2nd down and 10. Pass over the middle. And another one dropped. As that one by Wadley had a chance at pulling that one in, and the Bulldogs living life dangerously here on those last 2 passes. And ICC could have picked that one off and nailed their way to victory. But instead now to be 3rd down and 10 here for Holmes. .79 passes on the night for Johnson. He's going to, there's number 80, and it's complete. And then the Indians don't wrap up, and now the Bulldogs got the corner. Can he get outside? And he does. Well, I tell you what, got to finish those tackles if you're the Indians.
That will infuriate Coach Cannon down there, and I don't blame him.
1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And so that will move the chains there, 1st down and 10. With 1:05 to go here, you got to think they got to start thinking about shots to the end zone here, trailing by 10. Johnson's going to drop back, dances around in the pocket, loads up, throws over the middle, and another one nearly picked off by the Indians as that one falls to the turf, and it will stop the clock with 59 seconds.
2nd down and 10.
3rd time on this possession, the Indians have nearly come away with an interception. So 2nd down and 10. Johnson dropping back to throw. And launches this one over the middle, and what a catch!
Are you kidding me?
And then
there goes the ball.
Or is he
they're going
down?
to say he's down. They're going to say he's down.
What a great catch. Give the kid credit.
Let's go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay as
was he down?
timeout called by ICC. Actually, the referee pointed timeout Holmes, but I was like, they don't have any more, but it is a timeout by ICC. What a great catch.
Well, you want to give the kid
he was
credit.
down.
Give him
You
credit.
do, but your Coach Cannon, you can't, you know that he's going to be just so infuriated by this because that's what you can't give up
Can't
right there.
get behind you.
You
No.
cannot let them do that.
So the ball is going to be marked down at the 5-yard line. So with 44 seconds to play, we said it, folks. Wild, crazy stuff happened in this league. And Johnson just completed his 100th pass, or 200th pass of the night for 412 yards.
Completed 200 passes?
How many has he thrown, Steve?
He's thrown
Seriously?
at least 83.
Huh?
81.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so he
One
is,
quarterback?
he's going to need some icy hot on the way home.
This is a record. 81 passes in a game.
81.
Well, Jim, it's
I
also,
thought they were running it a pretty good bit, too.
Hey, Jim, it's also 9:30 at night, so
That's
that tells
right.
you it's
It's
81
right.
passes. But now here come the Bulldogs, though, knocking on the door, 35-25, 44 seconds to play here. Johnson still at quarterback, dropping back. Pressure coming from the Indians. Hits as he throws, and
almost a great catch.
Nearly a one-handed catch there.
I mean,
as that one falls incomplete with 38 seconds to play.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 4, A.J. Davis.
For this to have 38.7 seconds left and us up by 10, there sure is a lot of drama.
It's a lot of drama. And, Brad, they can't run the ball because they don't have a timeout. The clock would run out, so they're going to be throwing it every play, you would think.
Two receivers on both sides of the football. Second down and goal to go here. Johnson slant route and just a miscommunication that time as that was a break for the Indians, though, because if he goes left instead of right, I think the receiver was thinking he was going to lob it up in one-on-one coverage but didn't get it. 34 seconds to play now, and it's going to be a third down and goal from the 5. Johnson dropping back, slant route.
Nope.
And it's going to be incomplete, so now it's going to bring up a fourth down and goal. Great coverage that time, as that is going to be Hobbs on the coverage.
You know, I was thinking, would they do this? And they're going to kick the field goal.
Got to get it sometime.
Got to get the points and then try the onside kick.
So we're going to quickly.
He's got to make it, and then they kick the onside kick.
Yeah, so that's a fat two there, Jim. He's got to make the kick.
Because he misses, game wins.
So the snap, the bobble on the snap, the kick is up, and it's good.
So we've got a game still. 7-point game.
We're going to keep it here,
Gotta
guys.
put your hands coverage out there.
That's right.
As it's going to be one of the most exciting plays in college of all of football coming up here in a moment. It's going to be this onside kick. ICC leading 35-28 here in what has been a battle. A great ball game. We've seen some physical play. We've seen some big plays. We've seen special teams plays. We've seen everything tonight except for an onside kick. And guess what?
We're going to see it.
We should see it coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah, this has been a great game. Again, some big hits have been thrown in this game, some major big hits. So just good JUCO football, as you want to call it right here. And we're fixing to line up for this onside kick with 26.6 seconds left. It has taken us the last 2 minutes of this game has lasted 2 hours.
I'm pretty sure some of these games that kicked off at 7 have already gone final by now.
Oh, they went final 45 minutes ago.
We got our quarterback on the hands team right in the middle there.
That's okay.
And so
nice stop there.
Getting set for this onside kick here from Holmes. And it's going to be out of bounds. Smart play by the Indians as he tried to get that one where it kind of just pops up on its nose and shoots in the air. Well, just couldn't get quite on top of it enough. And that should do it, guys, as ICC should be able to take a knee and pick up the win tonight.
And a nice win. Now our record is 3 and what?
Overall, 3-3.
3 overall.
And 3-1 in the North.
3-1 in the conference.
Yeah.
And so ICC will.
And they'll move to sole possession of second in the North.
Depends on what some other folks did tonight.
Well,
because there could be some other teams moving to 3-1-0. We'll look at that during the post-game show, but yeah.
We have an opportunity.
Yes, we have an opportunity. We have a chance. To take over sole possession of second place.
Just like Mr. Ingram has a chance that he could eat that green banana before we
We're
get
going to
out
save
here.
that for next week.
So first down and 10, the Indians will take a knee, and that will do it. What a ball game, folks. ICC fights and claws their way to the 35-28 win here over the Holmes Bulldogs. It's been an instant classic, folks. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report and more here from Fulton. Back with more right after this.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the marathon here as ICC wins it by the final score 35-28 to improve to 3-3 overall, 3-1 in the North. Holmes falls to 3-3 overall, and they go to 2-2 in the North as well. And guys, just your final thoughts here on the ball game tonight.
I thought it was a great recovery by Etowamba. Again, I thought we were dominated, as we've said numerous times coming out to start the game. They dominated us and ran up and down the field on us, had their way with us as much as possible. We were able to make some adjustments, able to make the come back before the half and take the lead. Came out in the second half, getting the ball, didn't do what we wanted to with it, 3 and out, but then we were able to get the ball back, score, make some big plays defensively. Defense really stepped up and played big. But also the defense, like I say, I know that Coach Cannon, he's going to celebrate this win, but he's also going to look back at some game film before next week and say, hey, here's some big things that we did not do like I wanted us to do or like we needed to have done. A lot of stuff that was given up there at the end that didn't necessarily have to be, some of those big, deep plays. But right now it's time to celebrate. Big victory, and as we have said, capped off homecoming week. Now, of course, tomorrow we can really cap it off if we beat Jones in soccer, but we're capping off football homecoming week by winning after such a great week here and winning and getting the big win and helping get us to 3-1 in the North.
No doubt about it. And Adam, I'd say our kicking game and our special teams dominated tonight. When our defense was struggling in the first quarter and a half, then we made big offensive plays that got us back into the game. Our defense was good. They bent a lot during the game, but they didn't break. But the key, I think, was the kicking game and special teams.
Absolutely. We'll talk about our Sam's Town Market stars of the game a little bit later on tonight. Well, guys, we were talking about ICC possibly taking sole possession of second place in the North. Well, that's still possible because right now East Mississippi and Coahoma are in battle, and it is East Mississippi 24, Coahoma 16 with 9 minutes left of that game, and East Mississippi just kicks a field goal to take that 24-16 advantage. That's going to be the team that could be jockeying for a spot for second place as well. Coach Sean Cannon with a spirited conversation down there with his team right now, guys, and we're going to keep it here and just continue to talk for a moment. Man, y'all said it, gut check time for the Indians. They got punched in the mouth early against a very good Holmes team, was able to battle back, take the lead, but not only that, but kind of weather the storm of a Holmes team that just would not go away quietly into the night.
No doubt about it. And I look back, we talked about this earlier, Brad. We're reeling first half of the second quarter, and we find that 75-yard pass to Sanders across the middle, and it changed them. We got momentum, we got going, our defense started playing better. But at that point, Holmes was dominating the game, but we made a great comeback after we got that big offensive play.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. And definitely, again, up-tempo, high-tempo offense that Holmes runs there. And as we've mentioned up here, if their quarterback's arm's not sore tomorrow, then, it's going to be amazing. And that's what I guess we were kind of baffled up here at the beginning, because we knew how much Holmes threw the ball, but how much they were running the ball, too, in the first half. And they were. And they came out running the ball successfully. Okay, so it wasn't just like it was unsuccessfully. It was successfully. But they got themselves in a passing situation, and they did. And so, again, kudos to Holmes and the quarterback. Again, I mean, my goodness, how many attempts did he end up with?
Probably right around 85 at the end of the night.
Steve, was it 85 attempts?
I want to thank Steve Diffie for helping out with stats tonight. And
it's over 80.
51 of 84 for 412
I've
yards.
Never heard that before.
Guys, another thing you got to give credit for, too, is that's what you call testing your secondary. You'd have to go up against that many passes tonight, because here's the thing, that offensive line did a great job of protecting the quarterback tonight for Holmes. And so a good job there by that secondary of the Indians. Coach Cannon is going to come join us here in a moment in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. We're going to take one more time out and come talk to him about tonight's game. ICC wins it by the final score of 35-28.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Over 100 crispy Old World pepperoni.
Cheesy crust edge.
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts.
But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Fancy comes from here. 'Cause if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today.
Yeah! Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperoni.
Pizza, pizza.
So when are you gonna give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC gets a big win, 35-28 on a crazy night here on homecoming as we welcome Coach Sean Cannon in here on the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. And Coach, you said in your pregame, said this game may not be over till about 10 o'clock tonight, and I tell you what, we got pretty close.
Yeah, we're about right there. If we had a 7 o'clock kickoff, we would we'd still be rolling. But you know, these wins are hard to come by in this league, and when you get them, they're special. Ugly, pretty, either you can take them how you can get them. But I'm just proud of our kids for battling and never giving up. And, you know, easy could have folded the tents and whatever, but we kept battling and, you know, just proud of the effort they gave.
We're going to take a look back at some of the top plays for both teams throughout the evening here, being brought to you by Little Caesars in Fulton. And I would say run by and get something from Little Caesars, but they're going to be closed by the time we get there.
Yeah.
And, Coach, just what was the turning point of the game? Special teams came up big for you, 2 block kicks and a return punt for a touchdown.
Yep, you know, that was one of my keys to victory. I told Lee, I said, you know, where Holmes had been, you know, last week, Special Teams Player of the Week, that number 4, and – you know, and they had blocked punts. You know, they had blocked 3 Oklahomas, 1 of Scuba's, you know, and so they have done a good job in the kicking game. And that was one instance we told them. I say, we got to win the kicking game, you know, and they come close a lot of times on punts. They brought it on us, and, you know, but the 2 blocks that set it up, I don't think we scored on one of them, but the other one we did, and then the other one we set up for that touchdown. And, you know, that's key. It was the turning point of the game, because that's the third phase that nobody really thinks about, and you know, gave us momentum, and, you know, just hats off to the kids.
Coach, there was a lot of big plays during the game, but I would say the biggest play in my mind, we were reeling the first quarter, and part of the second quarter, they're up 10-0. We had not shown any life. Then all of a sudden, we get that 75-yard pass to Sandgren. It turned the momentum right there, I thought.
Yes, it did. Well, couldn't run the ball. You know, like they had a good scheme for us. They were crossing hats, you know, underneath and bringing those backers off the edge, and we just struggled to run the ball today. But, you know, that's always kind of been our MO is we can get a big play going. It's going to spark our team, and that's exactly what happened there. And, you know, and that's all we needed to happen there. We needed the offense to make a play for us, and, you know, they fed off the defense of getting our turnovers. And so, you know, just it was a total team win. Not pretty on either side, but there was at least things you can build off of. And, you know, bottom line is we got us a North Division win.
Coach, too, I know we've talked about, you know, I know last week when we were at Delta and talked about that big defensive effort and how they did. And, of course, you know, as I've told these guys up here, when we do the broadcast, I'm always a defensive-minded individual, and I get into the defense. And so, you know, I know they came out, Holmes, and it was different from what we kind of talked about. They were running the ball some, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? I mean, I know what we talked about, what they've done in the past, and they're mixing in the run and all that. And the defense was able to somehow, and they were able to, and I know the schemes that you changed, they were able to get back there, and they were able to get some pressure on that big quarterback that they had, who, by the way, I think had, Adam, 84 attempts tonight?
I think if they finished somewhere around there with almost 412 yards passing.
Yeah. And so, again, defensively, though, I think they still came up big and the big plays. And I know you had a different focus this week. I mean, it was the spread offense, but you knew what you were coming into. Talk about that defense and, again, that big defensive effort.
Well, you know, the tempo that they play with, you know, Coach Wood had been the offensive coordinator at East Mississippi for a long time. And, you know, it's hard defensively to get a call in when they go that fast. You know, we had a check this week. If they sped us up, we had to play one defense, you know, because – it was more important to get lined up than it was to try to, you know, and so when it was an incomplete pass or, you know, we could get some calls in. But, you know, the play of the game is the 4th and 2. We got the pressure on the quarterback and stopped him. And then Zay comes up and, you know, makes a play. And, look, this game is about momentum. They got momentum, and we found a way to get it back. And then we got to finish the game here. We dropped three interceptions. Like we need to catch more. Either they got to catch more growing up, or we've got to do a better job of throwing balls. But we had an opportunity to put the nail in the coffin, and they go down for the field goal, and but that was a big stop down here. We get that. We give up a touchdown there. It's a different ball game. But just kudos to our kids of just. Could have got down, they were up, and then and I knew Holmes was good coaches. Them guys are good football coaches over there, and I knew they were going to come out and and be ready to play in the second half. But I just we've got a lot of opportunities we could have capitalized early to shut the door on them early. We go down and score, it's 28-10, and maybe they're folding the tents. But but I thought we piggybacked today, and on both sides of the ball, and that was good to see because kids were cheering for each other. Offense players were for the defense, and vice versa, and so it was a good win.
Coach, we had a lot of players make a lot of big plays tonight, but I want you to comment about Zay Davis. Had 3 touchdowns tonight, punt return, and 2 big pass completions. He's got a different gear when he gets in the open field.
He is a special player, and his football play is the exact correlation to what kind of kid he is. Never on the list, goes to class. Just when you do things right off the field, you reap the benefits on the field. And he is a dynamic football player. What a steal we had there. Thankfully, we got his brother here to help us along here. A couple years ago, but he is a sure enough bona fide football player.
To Coach, of course, again. Any win, as we've talked about and you've mentioned in JUCO football, is huge.
Yes.
This week obviously now moves Etowamba into a position to where we're 3-3 overall, but we're 3-1 in the North.
Currently tied for second.
Tied for second.
East Mississippi was able to pick up that win over Oklahoma, and that final score was 24-16 in favor of East.
Yep. So. Again, that's huge, and I know that's what you've mentioned too in your pregame show too was being in control as far as
your own destiny.
Yeah, control our own destiny. So, I know we've got a good Hines team coming in next week. That is a South Division team, but still, it's not someone where we want to lay down on and say it's just a South team coming in. Talk about going forward, what we're looking at here, Coach.
Another home game, and I told the kids right after the game, there wasn't a lot of smiling. They were happy, but not a lot of smiling. I said, if you feel like now you could have done a better job tonight, and we won, but you're still kind of upset at your play, I said that's a sign of a competitor that you can do much better. And so a lot of them were looking around like, Coach, you're right, we can, And let's face it, we should have dominated that game, but. It's like Brother Chris told me down there, the headaches never go away, do they? I was like, no, they don't, because I took an aspirin before the game. I took 3 during the game, I told the referee there at the onside kick after we got us, man, I got to find something else to do. He just got to laughing. But just proud of our kids because, like I always tell them, 1 point, 100 points, nothing beats winning. I don't care what you're doing, video games or Uno or whatever it is. Nothing beats winning. And I'm just proud of getting this win because, look, Holmes is a good football team now. They were on a good hot streak and scoring some points but look, you got to turn the page and move on to the next one. That's the reality of what football season is about. You got to put this in the bed and move on and get ready for another home game. And which a good football team will be in here this week. They're all good. Records will be deceiving sometimes. Every team is a good team.
Well, Coach, let's just talk about that home field advantage. I know that's one thing you've always talked about, the band, the fans. Homecoming night, you had a great crowd coming out, a great group of people honored before the game. The victory made it extra special today to cap off homecoming with this win.
That was my biggest deal all week. I said, guys, we have a lot going on here this week. I said, we've got all the laser tags, and I pulled back up to the office Monday night, and I had no parking spot. I'm like, what is going on, Coach? It's a laser tag, and I said, all the events leading up to what makes homecoming, it's never finished until we check it if you win the football game. I said, that's what puts the icing on the cake if the football team checks a win. I said, because people want to come back to see a win, and I said, can't let the distractions of the week be, affect our play. And look, and I say it all the time. My pep rally today, hey, we need you here, but the fans and the band and the color guard and the cheerleader, they don't understand what that means. Because look, we go on road games, and it's like, man, this is
empty.
We get spoiled here. Our atmosphere is second to none. And we played in some, Northeast game, Northwest game. There were some big crowds there, but those kids feed off of that now. They feed off of that band, and a couple times I'm trying to yell the play out there, and I want to tell them, hey, please, But that's the part of what makes it playing at home special is you have these things that you can use to your advantage.
ICC wins it by the final score of 35-28 here over the Holmes Bulldogs on homecoming. We're going to take one more time out, come back and talk about our Samstown Market stars of the game and more here on the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it by the final score of 35-28 over Holmes.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back one final time here from Fulton. ICC wins it on homecoming 35-28 here over the Holmes Bulldogs. ICC stays in second place in the North, as they are 3-3 overall, 3-1 in the North, and Holmes falls to 3-3, 2-2 overall. And guys, this was a very good Holmes team, a team that everybody's been accustomed to running that triple option. Well, they threw it around the yard tonight, and ICC was able to survive and pick up the win there. And guys, now we got to finish a little bit of business here, talk about our Samstown Market stars of the game. Before we do that, we do want to remind you that Samstown Market is your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located on Highway 371 North, right there in the heart of Mantachie. You can stop by and see Sam Ferris and the rest of the fine folks at Samstown Market. You time it up right, you can see me this weekend, because that's where I'm going Saturday to prepare for my not only weekend but fall break coming up as well. So, guys, let's talk about our stars of the game.
Adam, I'm going to go with Zay Davis. We had a lot of players play well tonight. Quarterback threw for over 300 yards. Yep. Defense made some great plays, great special teams play. Zay Davis exploded tonight. 3 touchdowns. 1 was a punt return. 2 passes for touchdowns. You heard Coach Cannon talk about what type of person he is. I think Zay Davis is the star tonight, player of the game, in my opinion, Brad.
In your opinion, yes.
Opinion.
I do. I think, Zay, he had an excellent game. Again, it's fun to watch him in the open field.
Woo, explosive.
Yeah, when he kicks it, like you even said that second time, we were talking about fifth gear, and you said that second time, I think it was a sixth that he kicked it in. And, I mean, he is fast, and he's quick as lightning. So it's fun to watch him. I wholeheartedly applaud your pick. I'm going to have to go with ICC special teams. I think that was a huge, huge play, the plays that were made. Now, Zay was part of those. But you know, we talked about it, and Coach Cannon did too just now and in the pregame about the special teams. It's just, it was like looking into a crystal ball. Again, that's the good thing those coaches did, our coaches did. They were able to study the game films from Holmes. They knew what they needed to work on this week. They took that extra time, as he even said, with special teams this week in practice, extra time to work on things. The block punts that we had, the return with Zay Davis. I mean, it was just phenomenal. And again, I have to say the special teams stepped up big tonight, and I think that is one of the keys that helped us win the game, and I think all of our special teams guys deserve some kudos.
I agree.
I want to throw one in as well, if you don't mind. I don't normally do this, but I want to throw in Brandon Fairley, a guy on defense that really kind of set the tone early for ICC, stayed consistent throughout the night, and really sparked that defense to step up in big-time situations there as well. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. We appreciate those that are watching on the West Coast as you're just now joining us. They're getting ready for some Pac-12 football late here on the ICC Sports Network. ICC wins it by the final score of 35-28. They'll be back home next week, Thursday, against Hines as they'll step out of division play. That'll be a Davis Ford pregame show coming your way at 6 o'clock with the First American National Bank kickoff coming at 6:30. So that's going to do it. See you Thursday back here on the ICC Sports Network.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.